Alright, we are live. Welcome to this week's two-headed, two-fisted episode of Weaponized Autism. I am your host, as always, Chris. With me, as always, for these double-header episodes is my brother in Tism, Kason.
Fuck yeah, brother.
If you're wondering why the thumbnails are, for whatever reason, just very sci-fi oriented, it's because I've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately. So, there's that.
Dude, just think that Star Trek is about to be under Warner Brothers' roof.
Well, I mean, Paramount's buying Warner Brothers, not the other way around.
Well, still, it feels like they're going to be under the same roof.
But still,
Dude, does this mean they can put the Cloverfield monster into the MonsterVerse?
Probably, if they decided to.
All right, I'll shut up now. Let's go.
So we've got a loaded 3 hours for you. That's what she said.
I'm sorry, would we take 3 hours? There's something wrong with you. I'm gonna wait for what Lily has to say about that. And some viewers are probably wondering, I thought you and Lily are done. And it's like, no, we're back.
Exposed. Okay.
Depending on how things go, might be getting remarried next month.
Alright, well, in any event, we do have a loaded 3 hours for you guys. First off, Kason has a new video, which we're going to play on the channel today, comparing the original Final Battle with the Tyrant versus the remake Final Battle with the Tyrant. In
PS1 versus PS4.
Yep, PS1 versus PS4. Then we have a new video from WCS Wild Comet Songs. We've got some Charlie, we've got some Atozi, and we've got some Gara to send us off, since we had Gara sending us off on Wednesday's stream. So, I hope you guys are ready. Hold up a sec.
You can't kill me!
Hold up, I'm starting I wasn't planning on the video just starting right there, but here we go.
That's where the quick save file started.
Yeah. You can't kill me! The way Chris says that, I mean, all the line delivery in the original game is so hilariously stupid, but that specific line delivery.
Well, I think he's more. I don't know if he's trying to act tough or beg for his life.
I mean, it's Chris Redfield, so he doesn't even have to act tough.
I mean, imagine being 25, only being 25 years old and already caught in a worldwide conspiracy.
Yeah. I think in the remake, he calls the Tyrant a test tube freak.
Yeah. Come on, you test tube freak.
Alright. I was trying to remember who did the test tube line and who had the viral cultured freak line, so I guess the other one would have been Jill.
Probably. It's been a long time since I played Jill in original.
Alright, but in any event, and this is especially fun for me since I just replayed the original RE1, so there we have that.
And I might do the Resident Evil 1 remake very soon on the channel.
Fuck yeah.
You can't kill me!
And use the tank controls.
Of course, because there's no other way to play it. If you play...
Because you'll see that, even though I could easily use the the analog stick controls, which some people consider easier for the fights with a Tyrant, I still use the tank controls because that's what I grew up on.
I feel like if you I feel like if you play those if you play RE1 remake and RE0 with anything but tank controls, like turn in your gamer card.
Well, when I was 16 and the remaster for RE1 finally came out and I played it on 360, I'll admit to using the 3D controls at first.
I've never.
It doesn't feel right using tank controls on an Xbox controller. It feels better on a PlayStation controller. But I was young and stupid.
Ooh, there you go. I'm just gonna let the volume down while we let it run.
Yeah.
I love how people constantly over exaggerate. Okay, I think that last round was probably not necessary.
Habit.
People constantly.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Did you have the Magnum for this? Yes, you do.
See? Tank controls.
Oh,
Well, it's hard to tell here.
Were you playing on easy for the remake?
I was technically. So you know how at the beginning of the remake, when you start a new game, it says, "How do you like your games?"
Yeah.
I hit the first one.
Okay.
But I meant to hit the middle one. I meant to hit the middle one, which would have been like the medium difficulty.
Right. Okay.
But I didn't realize it. But I didn't feel like going back all the way back and re-recording.
I mean, that's fair.
But hey, in this one in the remake here, I get hit. So
I think when
makes up for it.
I think when I did the Switch version of the remake, I played Jill on easy and I played Chris on normal.
Hey, question: in the original, did you play Resident Evil 1 remake on the GameCube?
Not on the channel, but yeah, that was my first. That was my first exposure to RE1.
Did it have the option? Did it have the option in the remaster where you can just press a button to reload manually,
No,
or that's just in the remaster?
that was just the remaster versions.
Okay, because I played it at one point on the GameCube at a friend's house, but I don't know. I'm more used to the whole going to the menu and needing to combine buttons.
Yeah. Not sure why
Also,
you reloaded the Magnum there.
Habit. Hashtag OCD.
Just Dusty.
He's like, is that the sun? The way he's looking off in the distance while a rocket hits him, like if I don't move, I'm invisible.
Right.
Yes, I dished to eat ribbon.
And we're watching
Why do I
this
get the feeling-
while Twitter is having a spurg fit over Zach Krieger's Resident Evil movie.
Fuck him. I mean, the people bitching, not Zach Kreger.
Right. The one thing
I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm willing to give it a chance.
The one thing I'm weird on about his movie is that it's supposed to have an $80 million budget, which is high for Resident Evil.
Oh, I just got bitch slapped in the next week. This is where I wanted to insert so anyway, I started blasting.
Oh, I gotcha.
You'll see me fire multiple shots in a row in a minute.
Chris, use it!
Thank you, Brad.
So anyway, I started blasting. Told you I was using tank controls.
Yeah.
You can tell when someone is using the 3D or the tank controls. Where you're laughing at how it just cut off abruptly.
I was laughing at how you had the rocket launcher point blank in the tyrant's gut, so you couldn't trigger the cutscene where it swipes away the first rocket.
I mean, I do the same thing in RE2 remake. As soon as I pick it up, I immediately just swipe over aim and fire.
I mean, yeah, but Mr. X doesn't have a swiping the rocket away animation.
Yeah, and I remember being surprised it didn't have anything like that when I fired it from a distance. Leon's like, I can parry rockets, but not you, motherfucker.
I'm convinced Leon is... I'm convinced that as of RE9, Leon is now living tissue over a metal endoskeleton.
I think he still has some of the effects of the Las Plagas parasite inside of him.
That could be true.
You guys remember in Resident Evil 4 remake when he does a running superhuman leap on the Salazar before... Not Salazar, Saddler before saying, I'll give you a holy body? Like that unnatural high jump.
Yeah.
I still think he had some of. I still think that even though the parasite was gone, he still had the superhuman effects from it.
Probably.
I mean, keep in mind, after that point, he basically became the series' John Wick.
Yeah. And I'll say this too, and I've said this before. Zach Krieger's Resident Evil movie doesn't necessarily need to... I mean, you don't need to just adapt the story of the games verbatim in order to be able to tell a compelling Resident Evil story. You just need 3 elements. You need John Carpenter's atmospherics, David Cronenberg's body horror, and Sam Raimi's campiness. So, if Zach Krieger can nail all 3 of those, then we're in for a treat come September.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take the atmospherics of a Carpenter movie, the body horror of something like Cronenberg's The Fly, and the campiness of Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 2.
Right now, imagining Chris laughing at a deer head on the wall in the Spencer Mansion.
I mean, tell me that Birkin's transformation over the course of RE2 is not prime Cronenberg material.
Pretty sure it took inspiration from Cronenberg.
It would not shock me in the slightest. I mean, Resident Evil's always been a very Western horror-coded franchise.
Despite being technically being a Japanese franchise.
Yeah, both Resident Evil and Silent Hill are very heavily influenced by Western horror. But anyway, moving on. We have finally a new video from WCS. It was a very viral, I guess, a viral video or post of this unique specimen from the Canadian government. The rainbow button on the lapel already tells me what I need to know.
Yep.
So, the NDP is a left-leaning political party in Canada that focuses on social programs and workers' rights. They had its convention over the weekend to choose its new leader. Oh my lord. Let's check what happened.
It's hard as a racialized and transgender delegate to sometimes use this card and speak to somebody in front of me in line and ask, hey, this pertains to multiple intersecting parts of my lived experience. I'd like to speak. I was rejected when I talked. And it's frustrating when these are my rights being directly under attack right now in Alberta, and a cisgender woman had spoken over me. And
a straight woman spoke over you and you're ass mad about it. Just say straight. Stop saying cis. You sound like an asshole.
Beef looked up like, miss me with that gay shit.
Hey, based beef.
Because he said stop saying cis, and he looked up, put his ears up, and he just went, I'm going back to sleep.
And I understand her rights are important too. This pertains to her too, but I don't know.
No, you don't, because if you did understand her rights were important too, you wouldn't be up here bitching in front of God and everybody else.
I hope that in the future the federal NDP will also have a broader interpretation of the equity cards for speakers. That's all. Thank you.
I will invite delegates to assist me in better using the card by forming a straight line.
It's a point of...
Go ahead.
It's got point of privilege. The microphones seem really low today. It's hard to hear everyone at the mic. Between the background noise and the volume in here with the microphones, it's really hard to hear.
Well, there's an easy solution. It's called clean your fucking ears out.
And the closed captioning also is slower to make it hard to keep up with what's going on.
So you're short on brains and long on mouth is what you're saying. It's like, holy shit, and I thought Ben Shapiro talked like somebody sat on the fast forward button.
Scotty, beam us off this fucking planet now.
Yes.
Thank you, delegate. I have a hearing.
Scotty!
Yeah. The real Scotty, not Simon Pegg Scotty.
I like Simon Pegg Scotty.
Hey, I like Scotty.
But Simon Pegg is more Shaun of the Dead.
Well, the thing with that movie is that it's just... The thing with the Jar Jar Abrams Star Trek movies, which Simon Pegg is in those as Scotty, is that they're basically just J.J. Abrams' demo reel for Star Wars. That's all they were.
Possibly.
They turned Star Trek into a basic bitch action movie instead of philosophical sci-fi. And it's like if I wanted a sci-fi, if I wanted an action movie in space, I'd watch Star Wars. Yeah. Which I might be playing.
That was actually music from a Godzilla movie. Hang on. Shut the fuck up.
I might be playing some Star Wars games here soon, just because I haven't played a whole lot of Star Wars on the channel, and I kind of want to ameliorate that.
You should play The Force Unleashed.
I think I have that in my GOG library, actually, now that you bring that up. I have Jedi Fallen Order on my PS4.
If I get a laptop capture card, I'm gonna borrow my dad's Xbox and do a 360 version of Force Unleashed on the channel.
Jedi Outcast, Jedi Academy, Battlefront, the original Battlefront, KOTOR 2, Rogue Squadron. I've already played that on the channel. I do have the Force Unleashed.
What the fuck is KOTOR? Oh, Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. I do have the Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2.
I like the first one better, but the second one's alright. You played the Force Unleashed 2, right?
I haven't played either of them.
Not gonna spoil anything then.
But yeah, I do have both of them in my GOG library, and then I've got Jedi Fallen Order on my PS4, and I can do. I mean, there's a fuck ton of Star Wars games on platforms that I can emulate, so we've got that to look forward to.
I will say this though, the gameplay in them, best way I can describe the gameplay, let's just basically Devil May Cry but with Sith and Jedi.
In other words, a damn good fucking time.
I mean, here's the funny thing. When I played the 360 version on my dad's Series X, well, before that on his Xbox One, I don't know what the fuck happened at some points. I didn't do anything. At some point, for the main story at least, it gave me infinite force energy and infinite health, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to fucking turn it off. Like I said, it just happened by me playing the story over and over again. Glitch or what, but now there's just a big ass white line across the top of the screen. And it's like, there's no cheat codes for this fucking game, and if I hack on Xbox, they're gonna ban the account, so...
Right.
I'm not gonna complain, though. I just so I can figure out how to turn it off if I eventually get around to doing a playthrough of it.
Yeah.
People are like, well, why don't you stream it on Twitch? Because, well, my Xbox account is currently still not able to go online, and I have to be able to communicate with people if I'm going to go live on Twitch, and it won't let me do either of those things. So,
Yeah, so there you go.
in other words, fuck Bill Gates.
Alright.
All right, enough out of me. Let's. Is that Ellen DeGeneres?
Almost looks like it.
Yeah, with looks like Legolas and Ellen had a freaking love child.
Ugh.
Not me saying it after reading that in the Hunt for Gollum, Aragorn is going to be recast.
Ugh.
To hear the delegates, and I know that you are too. Let's have some order. We'll hear from the delegate on microphone 1, please.
She, her, elle en français. It's gonna be really hard to follow Rob Ashton. Amazing speaker. We are a working class party. I think most of us in this room are behind that, and while we can debate on the specific words and who is and isn't included, I think our Constitution needs to recognize that. And I also recognize there is, I'm sorry, I'm speaking way too fast. Let me slow down for the closed captioning. I'm so sorry, I get excited.
Can you please complete a thought before you take a breath?
What the fuck am I looking at?
I don't think even God knows.
There's a point of privilege on microphone
right
1.
now, God's pointing his shotgun at the air thinking, I've had enough of this bullshit. I gave him plenty of minerals, get milk from, you're getting it from fucking almonds. Where's the tit on an almond?
Then we'll go to microphone 3. Go ahead, delegate.
Yes, hello, I was standing here with my gender equity card before you called on the previous speaker. That's my point of privilege that I would like to raise.
I will explain the speaking order, which is fixed, that I cannot amend, which is the pro-con rotation. You can move yourself up a line that you're standing in.
I am pro, and I was...
We went,
You went pro, con...
I'm so oppressed! I'm so oppressed, you skipped me!
Shut the fuck up.
Why is everybody from every group now just in a race to take home the Olympic gold medal to take home the gold medal at the Oppression Olympics?
My biology mother would fit right in one of these things.
Check your privilege.
we went pro, and my plan was to go con. The speaker at con mic 3 also has a speaking card.
Yesterday,
And it's not bigoted because I hate everyone.
this card was used in an inappropriate manner. And while I understand in Ontario we know this is equity, even if that, this was also used inappropriate in terms of gender. I want everyone to be mindful that these cards for individuals like myself who identify as a black woman have no value outside of this space.
Microphone 2, are you on this resolution?
Yes.
Microphone 2, please.
My name is Mastura Tasnim. My pronouns are she, they. I'm from Ontario. And
Your pronouns are she, they?
You know, I'm related to someone who also has those pronouns, but I don't think they're doing anything without condescending there.
Either you're a she or a they. There's no in between. You can't just pick and choose.
This is what, and I'm not, okay, before I say this, just know that I don't hate the LGBT. This is why most of the world thinks you're mentally ill.
I mean, that's what happens when you let the loudest minority become the unelected spokesman.
Yeah, it's just, what the fuck?
It's this person's face in the front row with the glasses on pretty much summarizes just like, what? What?
Hello, bonjour.
I lost the
As we-
bracelet, I rubbed my address.
What?
I said, I lost the bracelet, I rubbed my address on, can someone help me?
conduct this convention today and the past 2 days. Right now,
Why are y'all still wearing COVID masks? We already
I got the shot.
we already know those things don't work. This has been known for for ages already. My God.
now there's discussions of 10,000
What?
I just said, bruh.
American men and women being sent to Iran, being deployed, just to be part of this bloodbath. Canada cannot and will not be part of the legacy of blood that was built in Iraq, in Palestine, and now in Iran. This is a no-question debate. I call this question now.
The champion of the oppressed eliminates.
What if I
It's a little behind, but I just thought.
Oh. I said earlier the oppression Olympics. Oh my lord. Oh my god. The first one out of the gate. That's beautiful.
And that one chick from 10 years ago screaming, no!
Yes. Oh, that's beauty.
They are literally arguing over who is the most oppressed. It's a battle for who can.
It's been 10 years and I still use that triggered meme and it pisses off certain people in my family.
Good. Let him stew.
oppressed.
Like I said, I don't hate the LGBT, but I have gay friends. I have gay friends who are even sick of y'all shit.
Yeah, which should be a red flag. Should be, but
Like, and I'm not talking shit, but I have a sibling who's been transitioning for the last 4 years, and I don't hate them, but I don't. And me not supporting their journey has nothing to do with them transitioning. It's because of how fucking condescending they are towards everyone. Because
yeah, which is sensible.
put it to you like this: if you want to do that, and if you're happy, good for you. Then just do that, but don't act like you're better than everyone and expect special treatment because of it.
Yeah.
Like, I literally do not care. Like if that makes you happy, then guess what? I'm happy for you. But that doesn't give you right to be a shitty person.
And sadly, too
Especially
many use it as their license to be a shitty person.
Well, at least my siblings nothing like Lily Tino.
Oh God.
Like I said, not just because I don't support it, just because I don't really support it anymore, doesn't mean that I don't think my sibling's a bad person. Okay, just how condescending they are. I just find it hard to support them now. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways,
Like, I still think they're a good person. It's just I just can't be around that anymore.
It's a battle for who can virtue signal the hardest. They were all trying to outwalk each other. They made an actual victim call.
Joe Dirt, what are you doing here?
This is what's welcome and boosters to the brain.
They made an actual victim call.
Bro,
Oh, god damn.
this is what 12 COVID boosters does to the brain.
Sounds like certain people on my mom's side, but anyway.
Oh my god. I mean, where's the lie?
Remember when they were trying to say it's Baxter Max? And then there was that compilation of "Go fuck yourself."
Dude, when I worked my factory job, that was like when we were at the height of it, and the company was offering people like a day off to get their COVID vaccines, and apart from one person on my shift, nobody got it. Nobody else that worked at my plant got the vaccine, except for one guy.
Did he vote Joe?
Do what?
Did he vote for Joe?
I don't know who he voted for, and I honestly couldn't care less.
Fair.
But, yeah, I never... Like, he got the vaccine, and he got the boosters. But he was the only guy that worked in the entire plant, day or night shift, that even bothered to get it, to my knowledge. Like, nobody else wanted it.
Were they threatening to fire anyone?
No.
Because I remember there are a few people who are losing their jobs because they refuse to put that shit in their body.
Yeah, no, the company I worked for, it was optional. It actually was optional. Like, they were not going to force you to either, hey, you're getting jabbed, or you're getting fired. Nothing like that at this company, which is maybe the one thing I will give them.
Well, at least they're...
But I still don't miss that job at all.
Fair. Weren't you working with sex offenders anyway?
That was one of the reasons I quit, was because the company that I worked... Some of the people that were on my shift were on the sex offender registry, so I had to GTFO.
Yeah, I couldn't be around... I mean, I can't work, but I can't work, but I couldn't be around that either.
Yeah, so... no, hell no, and fuck no.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Alright, moving on.
Let's just go.
I can smell that auditorium. Yeah, me too, and it smells like patchouli and pumpkin spice.
That JB Pritzker?
You know what? Close enough.
Also, hot take. Supposedly there's this guy in glasses running named Darren Bailey or whatever. Now, let's just face it, I seriously doubt he's going to keep any of his promises.
I mean, the easiest way to tell if politicians lying is their mouth is moving.
True.
So.
But I mainly only say that because let's just say that my stepdad goons for Trump and he also goons for Darren Bailey. Like fucking Blazers, man, and it's like, bro, what?
Okay, then.
I actually I almost put a picture of Darren Bailey in clown makeup as my profile picture on YouTube because they've been watching my YouTube like a hawk lately. But let's not let my family drama infect the stream. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
They all look exactly like you would expect. Everyone in that building is terrified.
Feels like Newport's and sweat.
Newport's and sweat.
Holy dynamite! What the hell?
Starfleet Academy missing some cast members. Oh my god. Speaking of Star Trek.
The irony. The irony.
Speaking of Star Trek. Oh. Which I hear that... I hear Starfleet Academy's not going over very well.
I haven't watched it, so I can't tell you.
Well, somebody... What I saw that Chris Gore from Film Threat said that it was like if Star Trek had been written by Redditors who had never watched Star Trek, or something to the effect of that.
I mean, it sounds about correct.
Just from the few clips of Starfleet Academy I have seen, it kind of gives me that vibe. But moving on.
Let's do. Academy is missing some cast members. She has a hearing impairment. Ma'am, I'm sure you can hear an alien fart on Mars. Everything I said.
Wow. Oh, god damn.
They don't get anything done.
Elman, Omar, what are you doing here?
Children underdeveloped emotionally. This looks like a giant cult.
Pretty sure most of them are children, but anyway.
This looks like a giant cult gathering. I mean, where's the lie?
Is that one chick from the Silent Hill movie who got torn apart by the barbed wire?
Dude.
By the way, Return to Silent Hill was a good movie. Fuck you very much.
Yeah, it was certainly much better than its reviews, which I can say the same thing about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, because I saw that yesterday.
And I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
And next bomb of the bin, we're going to discuss the 1993 film.
Hell yes.
And after that, I'm assuming we're going to talk about the Illumination films.
Yes, we're gonna do the 93 movie on bottom of the bin, and we're gonna do the Illumination movies for movie discussions.
And I can easily watch that on Peacock, the first one.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I think it's still on Prime too, but I think Peacock will get less ads.
Yeah.
But anyway, in any event, let's go. No, I said let's go, and Beef raised his head up like, you going outside?
No, Beef, we're not. You're not. Not yet.
Yeah, you have to eat your food first. Yeah, he's had a tummy ache because he ate berries he wasn't supposed to outside when I wasn't looking. And he nearly dislocated my wrist yesterday because he saw a female pit bull while I took him outside for the last time tonight, and I ran after me like, God damn it, babe! While unknowingly rattling the person handling the dog. But the guy was cool, the female pit bull was very chill, so there were no... I mean, he just wanted to say hi. And thank God he doesn't have balls anymore. But anyway. Chris is sick of my shit.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Bro. that explains so much.
Same can be said about my mother's side of the family. But moving on.
That explains so much of what's going on in that room. It's
What's
all
with the Animaniacs?
It's all I'm so oppressed. Look at me. Feel sorry for me. I'm a victim. It's like, no, you're just an ass. Oh.
Actually, you're just a moron, but synonym.
Yeah.
I love how this party of equality has a hierarchy of inequalities.
You know, fun fact, 2 months before the pandemic started, I was actually called comrade by a drunk Russian at my local bar.
Yeah.
He was visiting, and I introduced myself because that was how I was, and he said, "Hello, comrade, can you show me to the bathroom?"
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding. And there's no greater honor than being called comrade by a drunk Russian. It's like being called sugar by a black lady. But, okay, I need to stop interrupting.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I saw 2 videos today that really had me salivating to yap.
I don't know what this video is supposed to be about, but the title is "This is how you handle entitled losers." So, with that introduction, I'm even more curious.
Dude, we were talking about Mario just now. It says, apparently someone says Danny DeVito would be the perfect Wario for Super Mario Movie 3.
I saw that Charlie Day was talking about wanting Danny DeVito to play Wario.
Dude, imagine if he played Wario back then.
I mean, if the live action movie had been successful enough and they had made a sequel, possibly he would have made a good Wario, or even a good King Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2. Although King Wart in the style of that movie's the live action movie's aesthetic would definitely be, it would be intriguing for sure.
I had a brain fart. Can you say that again?
I said that if the live action movie had been successful enough and they could have done a sequel to it, like Danny DeVito also could have been a good King Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2. Although his King Wart in that movie's aesthetic, it would definitely be different.
Oh god.
It would be different, especially considering in the game he's an overgrown frog who spits bubbles.
Are we talking about Yoshi?
No, King Wart.
Oh yeah, fuck. God damn it. I mean, let's not forget Yoshi was a Velociraptor in the 93 movie.
About the size of one, at least.
I remember it looking like a Velociraptor.
But not a scientifically accurate Velociraptor.
I mean, yeah, but I prefer my dinosaurs without feathers anyway.
Alrighty. Let's see what Charlie has brought to the internet today.
The first one is an unruly customer whose entitlement is infuriating, and she squared off against an employee at Sonic who was just having none of that nonsense.
Give me the receipt.
I don't have a receipt.
Then you can't get it. I need the receipt.
Okay. I shop in here. I should come here every day. So you're telling me some bullshit, Andrew.
Now, we don't have the previously on Dragon Ball Z explanation for what's led up to this. She starts filming in the middle of the confrontation. He's double fisting cups here. He's got 4 cups stacked on top of each other like they're fucking Lego bricks here. I'm assuming he confiscated them from this woman, who then goes back to this bench showcasing she's still got oodles more. She's got a whole collection here. And a couple of them seem to be kind of contaminated with what looks to be dirt and flies, so I think they're really old cups. I believe what's happened here, and this is just a hunch here, a little game theory, I believe she goes to Sonic with old cups in order to get free refills on drinks, because the employees would think that, oh, she's got a cup, thus she must have made this purchase, and she treats herself to these free beverages by using these ancient relics that she's probably had for years. She mentions point blank that she...
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. And it might work if the employee is an unobservant oaf. If she's counting on the thought that, oh, fast food workers see like 1,000 people a day, I'll just be another blur to them.
Right.
Apparently, not in this case. Apparently here it doesn't look good, Jim.
What?
I mean, I was making another Star Trek reference, but hey, random gamer, got someone similar to that in a way. Got someone similar to that in a way, but I catch her all the time. Hey. You would think after the first, maybe 2 or 3 times, she might figure out, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, at least not here, maybe not when he is working. But, I mean, some people just have a learning problem. Some might even call it a disability.
Or is it a disability theory?
She's a tweaker, so maybe not the brightest.
Oh, goddamn.
I mean, that's true. That is also true.
I do my fair share of tweakers back home.
I think there's a channel on YouTube called Tweaker Geographic, which is just people taking videos of tweakers, and they do, like, National Geographic narrations over the footage.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, my friend Charlie's a brand Decatur, Illinois, because Crackhead Sherry came up asking for a change, and apparently she reminded him of Gollum.
Oh God. Instagram is full of them.
Before anyone says that's racist, Sherry was white.
Random Gamer's Instagram is full of these. Well, I only just learned about it because my mom sent a YouTube one of their YouTube shorts my way recently.
Yeah, his mom's a really cool lady.
All right, let's keep going.
She goes there every day, and I'm assuming she's always traveling with the One Piece here, all of these cups, and today she encountered the Zen Master, Andrew, who hit him with the Matumbo, no, 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 no. He put the kibosh on it. And you can hear him say in the beginning, show me your receipt. If you don't show me the receipt, you can't get, and then he starts, and I think he was saying, refill. I believe. So I'm pretty confident that's what's happening here. Andrew is not playing ball with this garbage.
What?
I was gonna tell Random Gamer if he ever saw the thing where it's like Amazon tried to test drone deliveries in Kentucky. This was the last thing the drone saw, and it's a bunch of hillbillies throwing beer bottles. The last thing a drone saw, shit. I'm not taking you out. You already pissed on the floor earlier. Alexa, play Exposed. He came over and jumped on the side. He came over, jumped on the side of the chair. Like, why are you telling them? Why are you telling them my business, Dad?
Stop being
I can
an
talk about it.
Well, Beef. There's an obvious solution to that. Stop being an ornery little shit.
That's putting it mildly. I know. I'll give you some loving. I'll give you some lovins.
All right, and while he's doing that, let's keep going.
Bitch here.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
not
gonna
letting
get
her
something
just
to
go.
Okay.
Andrew
I can
is
hear
not
it
playing
fine. I can
ball
hear it
with this
fine, though.
garbage here. He's not letting her just go in and just fill up these old fucking cups there at the beverages for free. And now she's making a huge stink about it. And she is recording this herself with no shame at all, believing that she's in the right, which is always just baffling to me that delusion like this exists.
I'm gonna call corporate and I'm gonna send this video.
You think I give a fuck?
Okay.
Like, genuinely, like, you
Okay.
think I give a fuck? Like,
Okay.
honestly, like,
That's
record
a
this,
lot.
record
That's
this,
a lot.
record this.
I'm recording it.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Now you're getting out of line.
That's what he said.
I love that the other dude chimes in. Wait a minute, wait now, you've gone too far, you've crossed the line. How dare you say, shut the fuck up to this angel over here who's hooting and hollering about no longer getting free drinks from these old cups she keeps fucking bringing in here. Andrew is 100% in the right. Even if I'm not 100% correct on, like, the actual situation here, I think her attitude is just so fucking awful. I hate that.
I mean, my
level of
local gas
entitlement.
station had a thing where if you brought in your cup from the last time, you would let you refill it for like 99 cents instead of $2.
Right. Some gas stations have that where you buy like a specialty cup, and you bring in your specialty cup and you can fill it for like X amount of money. I think I think a Rhodes gas station has that in my area. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do because I don't go in there very, very often anymore.
Yeah, I seriously doubt there's going to be a PSP3, people, but nice try.
Which,
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Anyway,
yeah.
I heard what you said,
I'm gonna
but I saw something about it. Lily sent me something about a PSP3 supposedly being developed.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, I'm going to tell her the same thing. I'll believe it when I see it. I said the same thing about the Avatar sequels. You know, imagine if they didn't wait like 13 fucking years.
I find it infuriating that James Cameron has only produced 3 movies in the last almost 30 years. Well, technically 4. Because Avatar 2 and 3 are technically supposed to be one movie split in half. So
at least Sam Worthington came back.
So you've got Titanic, Avatar, and then Avatar 2 and 3.
Yeah, the only alien film was the second one, right?
The only what?
The only alien film he did was Aliens, right?
Yeah. I think James Cameron's thing was Piranha. It was either Piranha 1 or 2 that he did.
Like the original?
Yeah, like back in the 70s or early 80s. It would have been either Piranha 1 or 2.
Dude, I literally watched Piranha Double D recently. And hearing Bing Rames say, bring me my legs. And, you know, like those fucking machine gun legs or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, the fuck did you do with Piranha?
Apparently it's Planet Terror now.
Yeah, isn't that the movie about the chick who got her leg torn off by zombies?
Yeah, like one zombie rips her, tears her leg off, and she spends like 3/4 of the movie with a fucking with a table leg attached to the stump, or a chair leg attached to the stump, and then for like the big showdown at the end, they just attach an M16 with a grenade launcher to her leg.
Yeah, wasn't that like a Robert Rodriguez film or whatever?
Yeah, because what happened with that one was that Robert Rodriguez and Tarantino teamed up to do what was called what would be a double feature that they called Grindhouse. The first half of it was Robert Rodriguez's movie, which was Planet Terror, and the second half of it was Tarantino's movie, which was Death Proof, which was where Kurt Russell plays a psychotic stunt driver.
I haven't seen either of them, but I have seen the 30-Second Bunnies parody of Planet Terror. Do you remember 30-Second Bunnies?
I can't say that I do.
They're literally 30-minute. No, not 30. They're literally animated. They're basically 30-second animated recaps, and the characters are rabbits.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
they had one for Halloween, Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy vs. Jason. It's all super bad.
You
can probably find them on YouTube by now. They're like 20 plus years old.
Yeah, Random Gamer, dude, Death Proof was awesome. Especially Kurt Russell's acting in that movie is awesome, and the big car chase at the end.
Speaking of Russells, did y'all ever see Unhinged with Russell Crowe?
I think I saw that when it came out.
And it's like, dude, if you're that angry, just pull over and fucking masturbate. That was the one. I'm sorry, but I was rooting for Russell Crowe's character to die in that movie.
Yeah. Not exactly Michael Douglas in Falling Down.
Didn't he play fucking Zeus in an MCU film?
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, didn't he like play like wasn't he in like the fourth Thor movie?
I didn't see Love and Thunder, so I can't tell you. I know Anthony Hopkins played Thor's father, but as for Russell Crowe, I couldn't tell you. I know Russell Crowe was Jor-El in Man of Steel.
See, that was a good movie.
It was Love and Thunder. Thank you. It was Love and Thunder. Thank you, Random Gamer.
Thanks, buddy. I mean, and for the freaking David Corenswet, whatever the fuck his name is, sequel to have the title for what they were originally going to name the Man of Steel sequel, fuck you, James Gunn.
You know, when I was watching James Gunn's Superman movie, I just kept thinking, this guy really wants to make a Justice Gang movie, but he's forced to make a Superman movie instead, so it feels like Superman is just kind of jimmy-rigged into the fucking plot.
I mean, he's so high in his own... the motherfucker is so high in his own fumes, he literally can't see while driving.
And I'll be real, David Corenswet's Superman suit, everybody made fun of the red trunks. The trunks were not the issue. The issue was it was an over-designed eyesore. That the whole suit was an over-designed eyesore that would make Helen Keller cringe.
And Ray Charles say, "I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that."
Like, I miss the simplicity of the trunks and the tights from the Christopher Reeve portrayal. And it's like, I wish comic book movies would just embrace that comic book look and just go back to that golden age look. Because, yeah, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, but like, for example, Christian Bale's Batman was comic book inspired, but Ben Affleck's Batman was comic book adapted.
And see, that was one of my biggest issues with the superhero designs, with the designs for Batman and Superman's suits in the Snyder films, was that they didn't lean into that comic book feel. Batman looked like he was wearing long johns with a cape, and Superman looked like he was wearing a wetsuit.
Still better Batman and Christian Bale.
It looks ridiculous, but a man that can run so fast he turns back time is also ridiculous. That is true, but that's kind of my point. Is I think comic book movies should lean into that comic book look and really embrace that comic book aesthetic instead of trying to be like. And I'm really not a fan of the MCU, and part of the reason I'm not a fan of the MCU is because of the suits, because they're half the time they're designed to be like pseudo-realistic, almost military fatigue looking, and it's like, these are superhero movies. That's why I like the campy 90s Batman movies. Exactly, but even I have my own thoughts about Schumacher's designs for the... But even those movies, like, I don't like the fact that Keaton's Batman suit is like a full-body condom, basically.
There was almost a McDonald's promotion for Batman Returns, but the movie was so graphic they pulled it.
And when I say full body condom, I mean to the point where he literally could not turn his head in the first movie. Those are great movies. Don't get me wrong; those movies are great, and they do lean into the comic book aesthetic way harder than more recent Batman movies do. Matt Reeves, Chris Nolan.
But it's funny because in Batman Arkham Knight there was a Keaton skin, but you can literally turn your head. He literally turns his head with that, and it's like, fuck you.
Could have done without the.
He literally couldn't turn. He couldn't turn his head in the Begin suit either.
Could have done without the bat nipples. I could have done without the bat nipples and the enlarged cod pieces on the front of their suits.
I could have gone without the badass.
That too. The only person who should have a bat ass that pronounced is Batgirl.
Unfortunately, we got Alicia Silverstone. Anyway.
Moving on.
Fucking awful. I hate that level of entitlement. I'm gonna call corporate. Ooh, oh no, she's alting. Like, come on. Get the fuck out of here. I love how Andrew handled it. Just uncaring. I don't care. Shut up. Leave. Like, that's the way you have to sometimes handle people like this. It's really the only way. She threatens his job, Andrew hits her with one of these, and he is just not taking any of this horseradish. And he shouldn't. I cannot stand people that berate and harass and exploit employees working in the customer service field. I know I talk about this all the time, but it is just so low. It is just so shameful to act like this woman here. I hate this shit. And pranksters, I know I make fun of them till the cows come home when they do things like this to insult and treat these employees like props. And it's just refreshing to see Andrew's attitude during this interaction, just shutting this shit down right away, not playing ball with it at all, and I can only hope that he doesn't lose his job for it. This video blew up, so I'm hoping he doesn't, get fired or something, because there is a reason why employees don't often, put customers in their place like this, because there is a fear of them losing their job. So in most cases, employees grit their teeth and just bear it. Just take the verbal abuse from these unruly assholes, these fucking degenerate customers. Anyway, I just wanted to commend Andrew here for this. This was a banger response to her, Karen freak out moment here over what I think is refills with all of the cups that she brings. Now, the next video I want to talk about is kind of similar in spirit. It is another unruly customer who is berating an employee, but this one goes on for an extremely long time.
You don't give a fuck. Wait till you get fired. You stupid as shit, bro. I bet you just got this job. You just got this job. You just got this job. She don't gotta pump shit, you dumb bitch. Bruh. You could refund our money, you dumb fuck, because you don't know your job, you fat bitch. Wait till the cops come, bro.
Oh.
You are stupid. Talking about hostile. Of course I'm gonna be hostile. I've been here since 10:30 waiting for your dumb ass. You ain't gonna do shit. You just gonna keep running your mouth and clapping and talking to your invisible friend. You wanna keep talking to your invisible friend. You don't know how to refund? Wait till this go to your corporate. You calling the police on customers that paid you. I just bought 9 scratch-offs from your dumb ass. But you gonna call police on the customer that paid you, right? You got $20 in my pump, but I don't have my money, right?
There's a lot to unpack here. So he starts this video insulting the cashier here at the gas station.
Which is a great way to engender sympathy in the people watching the video. I mean, granted, there are morons who will immediately just latch on to what you're saying at face value with no regards to actually listen to the full story, because unfortunately 90% of the people who use social media are fucking lemmings.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, 90% of the world's population, anyway, are fucking lemmings.
Just a bunch of demons and imps.
But I already don't like this guy. I already want somebody to stomp him into the mud.
It reminds me of that one motherfucker we looked at a few years ago who literally called the cops over a fucking full price, and turns out he had a fucking warrant.
Oh, yeah, then he wound up riding the lightning.
Wait, what? Yeah, he got tased.
Yeah.
He got tased.
Yeah, I wish I could...
He said riding the lightning, and my dog's eyes widened.
Not like that, Beef.
Don't forget my infamous accidental text-to-speech comment from your last solo stream.
Yeah.
well, actually the one before the last one, because I didn't get into like the last 2 minutes.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I'll take you to Electric Avenue, and I'll take the voltage higher.
Yeah, Ride the Lightning, not just a great Metallica song anymore, and not just a great Metallica album anymore, apparently.
Dude, you ever see the video of the old lady who ran away from a ticket and got tased for her troubles when she tried to kick the cop?
Oh, I saw that too. That was golden.
Yeah, and you said you always smile when they pull out the taser.
Yeah, I love the taser when it works.
What about the guy who was getting tased to pass something, and he was like, I'm white.
My favorite was the one. It was in some military training exercise, and it's this woman who's got like 2 guys on either side of her so that she doesn't hurt herself when she goes down. And when they hit her with the taser, her hand goes south and grabs this guy's junk so hard that he goes down with her.
Oh. God damn. Jesus Christ, Christian.
That actually... That is a...
Putting that in my head when there's a cow's... Putting that in my head while there's a warm calzone in front of me. You asshole.
Hey, I regret nothing.
I'm still gonna eat it, but...
Oh.
Calling
That's
her
what she
a bunch
said.
of names.
Anyway.
She is also starting to get pretty wound up about the whole thing, naturally, because this guy is just harassing her now. It apparently stems from her not knowing how to process the refund that he's requesting. She might be, like, new here. And somehow this asshole thinks that by insulting her relentlessly and filming her, that's going to somehow speed up this process of getting the refund that he's requesting.
Yeah, spoiler alert, that's not how it fucking works. If she's new, she's still learning the process. You berating her is not going to magically speed up the process. It's actually going to slow things down to a fucking crawl. But
she's probably gonna want to fucking quit now.
But your head is so far up your fucking ass that you can't fucking tell that. You unempathetic cunt.
Dude, that reminds me of an insult you should use. I feel sorry for your asshole. It must be sore from all the shit you pull out of it. Or is that cringe?
Emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it, emotional.
Wait, what was that?
Emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it, emotional, damn it, emotional,
Anyway, let's move on.
emotional, damn it, emotional.
Jesus Christ.
He's going to all of a sudden just, Eureka! Oh, now that you called me a bitch for the 400th time, now I know how to do this refund. Thanks, sir. Obviously, it's going to do nothing to actually solve the issue at hand here. It's just unreasonable. This guy is just an insufferable douchebag. And I also think, and again, this is just a hunch, I actually think that this is part of a quick change scam. He mentioned that he bought 9 scratch-offs and then also has $20 in the pump, and now he is just hurling a bunch of insults at her, trying to make her panic and make her uneasy. To me, that has all the telltale signs of a quick change scam. For those that don't know, that is something where someone will make like a bunch of small purchases very quickly to try and like overload a cashier into giving them more money back than they needed, because they lose track of what they're actually supposed to give back on the refund. So by him constantly insulting her and throwing out like a bunch of things about the purchases and how much money's over there versus these 9 scratch-offs, I need my refund now, that kind of thing, to me it feels like he is trying to overload her and get this refund, which will actually be more money than he spent on these smaller amounts. But again, that's just a hunch, I have no proof of that. That just feels like it checks all the boxes to that scam.
So whose fault is it? Yours. Clearly yours.
Oh, it's your fault, you dumbass.
Damn. I actually didn't even know that was a thing. I shouldn't be surprised that's a thing. Oh, that just makes me hate this guy even more. If that is what he's doing, which he probably is, that probably is what he's doing.
Where's a twisted tea can when you need one?
Oof. Whoosh. Fuck that, just yeet the whole case at him.
Okay, cut back to this meme of a stick figure holding a cinder block. Move, y'all, I got it.
I paid you for scratch off. You don't know how to refund the money. You don't know how to pump the gas tank. So who's untrained? I need to talk to your store manager. I need to talk to your corporate. I need to talk to everybody about you.
I'm sure the manager will tell you to go fuck yourself too.
Oh, I hope he does.
If I was that girl's manager, I'd fucking kick your ass for her.
And ask her if she was drinking during her pregnancy, because you're fucking dumb, man.
Oh,
so you need to talk to your mother and ask her if she was drinking during her pregnancy, because you're fucking dumb, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. Hold up. Let me find it. I need to save that. I need to save that clip. Because I gotta use that at some point.
Chris already knows why I reacted to that the way I did.
Even Random Gamer says, "Rip Bozo." I gotta hear that again. That is golden.
You need to talk to your mother and ask her if she was drinking during her pregnancy, because you're fucking dumb, man. So he mentions here about the lottery tickets that he purchased and then mentions the refund.
Send it my way.
Sounds like he's trying to demand a refund from her for the lottery tickets and the pump. He's in Florida. He mentions UCF and he mentions Apopka, Florida. Lottery ticket sales here are non-refundable. Those sales are final. You can't get refunded once you buy those tickets, you fucking goober, you idiot. So again, I feel like this is part of his scam where he's trying to confuse this cashier who might be new here and doesn't know how the refunds work, so that way he can get more money back than what he spent on these purchases of 9 scratch-offs apparently, and like the gas that he put, or the money that he put into the pump for gas, that kind of thing.
You're gonna be on YouTube, 7-Eleven Employee of the Year. What is...
Honestly, that's why that might explain why every business I've ever worked at, the managers are the ones who process the refunds. Because they see through this bullshit.
Pretty sure you can get arrested for. Hey Tyrone, don't drop the soap, alright?
What is your name? Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh, take it off, Evelyn. I see that E for the camera.
Some shops
bitches
gun
too.
behind the counter, so you better watch yourself, bud.
Somewhat.
Some stores like that have a gun behind the counter, so you might want to watch yourself.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly be in a hurry to go near the go near like the corner around that you can easily round to get at the employee in a store that has bulletproof shielding near the registers.
Especially if they do have a gun in close reach.
Calling customers bitches too, right? You lucky somebody don't do something to your big ass, bro.
Because you are a bitch.
Bro. I've been here since 10:30. You don't know how to refund some fucking gas. It's 11 o'clock now.
Like I said, this goes on for a really long time. He's just constantly
Go away.
insulting her. Eventually, she also is.
In the immortal words of Markiplier, go away! Nobody likes you!
He's not talking to you, Beef. Not talking to you, Beef. You can put your ears back up. It's okay.
Assaults them as well, which he has a field day with. He really thinks he's got her in a checkmate position now.
You took 10 people before me before fixing a problem. Of course I'm gonna be mad as shit. I don't got time to just stay here all day.
Clearly
you don't
you
know
do.
your fucking job, trying to blame it on me.
Aren't you supposed to give her your card, though, that you paid with?
Bruh, she does not know shit and her employee left her. That's what's so fucked up. The guy left her and said, oh, she's gonna refund your money, sir. Don't worry. But she don't know how to do this shit, bruh.
Get more tiddlywinks of lore here. It sounds like there was another employee here that this guy must have been annoying, and he eventually just said, fuck this, she'll take care of you, man, I'm out of here. So now he's set his targets on her, and she can't just walk out and leave. So now he's going all in, insulting and attacking her, and the girl he's with mentions his card. So it sounds like he paid with card for the gas. You can't pay with card for lottery tickets, so he definitely didn't use card for lottery tickets.
I think that's so if it, I don't know how it is in South Carolina. Apparently that it's that way in Florida. I know it is also that way in Missouri, and it was that way in Illinois when I lived there. I don't know if it's changed or not.
Apparently Pritzker is now forcing small stores to advertise as quote unquote tax relief, otherwise they get shut down. I seriously doubt Darren Bailey's going to be any better, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad that I'm just glad that I no longer live in the state that unironically elected Pizza the Hut as its governor.
Good old BJ Schitzker.
You also can't get lottery tickets refunded, by the way. Not in Florida. So the only possible refund would be for the 20 clams that he mentions I guess got lost in limbo while pumping, or maybe there was a malfunction and it didn't pump. But since he paid with card, let's say that he didn't use the full amount of the 20 or something like that. Whatever went unused will go back to your card. Like, I'm very confused on what the issue is, if there even is one. If this isn't like an actual scam attempt, then I'm very confused on like what happened here. But regardless,
it's pretty much, I think I could be wrong, but it might be set up that way pretty much nationwide, because I know it is that way that the gas pumps are set up like that in Missouri, or like if you need to pump like 30 in, and you only end up pumping in like 25, you get that $5. If you prepaid $30, but you end up only pumping $25 worth of gas into your tank, you end up receiving that $5 difference back into your account. So that might be a nationwide thing. So yeah, my gut is telling me this guy's just trying to pull off a scam, and he's not doing a very good job of it.
This is probably the kind of guy who can't get a girlfriend because he beats them all up, and the only reason that they come back is because he keeps manipulating them into coming back.
This guy clearly has some emotional issues.
I don't think his mommy hugged him enough. And it's like, hey pal, my mommy didn't hug me at all, but you don't see me being a dick. You don't see me being a dick because of it.
Then again, some people just want an excuse to give somebody else a shitty day because they're having a shitty day and they want to take it out on other people.
Yeah.
But anyways,
the way that he's treating this employee does nothing to solve this problem at all or help in any way, shape, or form. He's just an asshole.
So I'm supposed to just stand here and just keep watching people get rang up, right? That makes sense, right? Go ahead, sir. I've just been here since 10:30. Get your shit, have fun. You feel me? That does not make sense, though. And then she's sitting here calling the police on me because I'm mad about it. So the police is on the way, cuz.
What else is she?
You are actively disturbing a business, you fuck nugget. That is why she... Do what?
I was gonna say cunt nugget, but I was too.
Like, what you are doing is actively... She doesn't know how far this is going to escalate. You are literally causing a disturbance. As people are just trying to get their gas, get their big gulps, get their fucking Cheetos or their Kit Kats, and GTFO. You are an active disturbance on that 7-Eleven's business.
And that's grounds for being banned.
It should be grounds for an ass kicking.
This guy's lucky I wasn't the one behind the counter that night because I would be like, okay, what the fuck? Let's go, bitch. I got a baseball bat. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, but you know this guy is like Cartman in South Park. Just, well, now you gotta get it, motherfucker. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Well, you see, here's the thing. If it's him dealing with me, that bat's gonna have to go to the hospital. But anyway.
He's supposed to do, man? Honestly, what is she supposed to do? You just stay here filming her, harassing her, insulting her. None of that is going to give her the tutorial on how to process your refund. So, what are the other solutions? Like, what else is she supposed to do besides just call the police?
She can't give me my money. She got me waiting for the police because she don't know her fucking job. Wow. You not gonna do shit. You gonna lose your job. You go to jail. If you do go to jail, it's gonna be when the cops come here and fire your ass because you wanna leave.
This guy's pissing me off.
I'm trying to drive to UCF, not be in this fucking Opapa. Fuck, bro. Pay with cash? Pay with card. You take my car back and refund it, or you put bro, I worked in gas stations. This shit ain't that hard.
One of the other customers is also pretty confused. You're saying, so you paid with cash? And he's like, no, I paid with card. So you're supposed to take my card back and refund it, or it's not that hard. Why didn't you finish that sentence? Or you what? You do what with it? You see, this is why I'm saying, I don't think that there's genuinely something that went awry. I do believe this is just part of the scheme where you confuse and overload the cashier, demanding this refund and a bunch of other things in order to make them give you a refund in an amount that is greater than what you should have received. I don't think that this is like a genuine problem that happened here. And again, even if it is, what he's done here isn't acceptable behavior. This shit is still foul. And it does nothing to actually solve a problem. All he does is just insult this woman for almost 4 straight minutes. And probably even longer, considering we're only tuning in towards the end of it. There's apparently a whole nother employee here who felt this guy's Karen-esque wrath. So it's just a douchebag, just genuinely an asshole.
So both of them, call corporate, call them. I already called them. She's gonna get fired. I got this video quick. She took her name tag off because she knows she's in the wrong. I hope you have fun at 7-Eleven because it's short-lived.
Oh, damn, what a mic drop moment there. What a cool guy. So yeah, he sucks. Wanted to make fun of him and also commend Andrew in that first clip for how he handled that other entitled asshole customer. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.
Dude, like, actually fuck off and die.
Not a death threat to YouTube.
No, just fuck off into a hole and stay there forever.
I'm gonna quote. So in the first couple of Zombies maps for World at War, you play as default Marines, and one of them has a quote that says, "Go to hell, stay there." Stupid undead bastard.
Base take, thank you, Random Gamer. So next up we have some Atozy with Barbie Fest turned into the next Fire Fest.
Yeah, when it comes to Atozy, it's been a while. Oh come on, that was Stained.
I know it was Stained. I've heard that song before.
I guess it was too obvious, huh?
It's been a while since I've gone and fucked things up, just like I always do.
Dude, you ever hear this song by Aaron? You ever hear Am I the Only One by Aaron?
Dude, why did every rock band from the late 90s and early 2000s sound like either he had that really low drawl like the dude from like Sully Erna from Godsmack or the dude from Creed, or it was Chad Kroger from Nickelback.
Look at this giraffe.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. Every other rock band from the late 90s and early to mid 2000s had a guy that their frontman sounded like that.
I've literally been a Nickelback fan for 21 years now.
I mean, they have some songs that I like. I don't like them enough to warrant buying a full album from them, but they do have some songs that I like.
I remember my first YouTube channel, I did a compilation of gameplay from the Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak X Combat Racing with Animals by Nickelback, but it got taken down because of a copyright thing. At one point, I wanted to do a Twisted Metal compilation with that song. Hey, it would fit.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion one way or the other.
Have you ever played? Also, I looked at this store the other day, and I didn't realize that Twisted Metal Black was on there.
Ooh.
But it's not on PS Plus Classics. I have to buy it.
Oh, that's well.
I don't know. It's only like $10. I plan on buying it eventually. Like I mean, I bought Code Veronica when it was on sale last year for like $4 or $5. And thankfully, it was an emulation of the PS2.
Yeah.
That's the version I'm most used to. But in any event, let's get on with the video, shall we?
This Barbie event just promised a dream weekend, and somehow they delivered a concrete warehouse with traffic cones instead.
Posted photos and videos of a large convention center that was sparsely decorated. Many people were upset over paying more than $70 a ticket for the event.
So over the weekend, hundreds of Barbie fans showed up to something called Barbie Dream Fest in Fort Lauderdale, and within like minutes,
$70? Bro, the most I've ever paid to get into a con is like $15 or $20.
Dude, did I ever tell you I met Allison Ford at South Carolina Comic-Con last year?
I think you did.
Sally didn't get any pictures because while I was talking to her, I got a text from Lily saying she was in an accident. I said, "I'm sorry, Allie, I gotta go," and she said, "Go."
Oh, dude.
But she did give me a hug, so that was okay.
Dude, I talked about this before, and I probably showed this off last year when I got it, but when I went to Cape Con last year, Quentin Flynn, the voice of Raiden for Metal Gear Solid 2, was there, or Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 and Revengeance, and I got him to sign my copy of Metal Gear Solid 4. So it was already a collector's item, but now it's even more so because it's got Raiden's signature on it.
Dude, I think that with the collection you can buy the games individually, so when it comes out I'm probably just going to buy MGS4.
Hey, there you go. And you should.
I've never gotten to try that. That's the one Metal Gear game I've never gotten to try because of its exclusivity.
Oh, dude, you're going to have a blast with it. You are going to have a blast with it. Especially when you get to the final boss. Or, there's a couple of bits, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a couple of parts in that game where it is so... It is pure Kojima. It is like Kojima operating at his fucking peak.
Hang on a second. Will you sit down already? You were saying?
Dude, there's some parts in Metal Gear Solid 4 where honestly, it is just peak Kojima.
I bet, because it came out like what, 2007, 2008?
2008.
Yeah, why it was a PS3 exclusive, I have no fucking idea, and it was the worst decision ever.
Yeah.
That game would have done well on 360. And I guarantee you, it probably would have been backwards compatible on 360 for Xbox Series X.
There's a couple of gameplay design decisions that are in it that may have contributed to that.
Like the motion controller shit?
Yeah, the whole 6-axis controller thing. So I don't know how it would be... How that would work. So
like
I don't know how it's going to translate across platforms yet.
Like in the PS3 versions of the Chronicles games?
Like how Uncharted 1 has special like 6-axis control stuff, like angling the controller while you're walking a balance beam section, or angling the controller for the arc of the grenade before you throw it. Shit like that. Or when the or when the I don't know what they're called, but the underground people, like the not golems that were affected by that were affected by El Dorado. If they jump onto you and grab onto you, you have to shake the controller up and down to get them off. And all of that was removed from when they translated it from PS3 to PS4.
Yeah, I was gonna say that in the because on PS Plus PS3 streaming they have both the Chronicles games on there. And you don't have to have the motion remote. You can literally use a controller, like use either the left or right stick on the controller and shake the controller when the frickin' time comes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing...
I think I read somewhere you can't connect the PS3 motion remote to the PS5 somehow and play that way, but I have yet to get one and try it.
Yeah, but the I think the only holdover from the PS3 versions is when, they have this in The Last of Us as well, where your flashlight will flicker and go out, and you have to kind of bang your controller against the palm of your hand to get it to work again.
Sounds like a mechanic in Alan Wake.
I'm surprised it wasn't a mechanic in Alan Wake.
Dude, did I tell you I bought the master of the first one?
Oh yeah, nice.
I got it on sale months ago.
Nice.
I haven't gotten around to playing it. Well, actually, I played like the first 20 minutes, but then I just got lost, and it's like I gotta look up a guide. But I plan on jumping back on it here soon because I actually have Alan Wake 2 in my library because of PS Plus.
I wish Alan Wake 2 would just come to Steam already, but the Epic Games...
Wait. It's not on Steam?
No, because it's published by Epic Games, so it has Epic Games Store exclusivity. The problem is that nobody uses the Epic Games Store for anything other than it being a fucking Fortnite launcher.
Are y'all retarded? Like, actually retarded?
No, Tim Sweeney is a retard, but Tim Sweeney wants to... He wants to bring that console exclusive mentality to PC gaming, except the PC is an open platform and people specifically gravitate towards PC gaming because of it being an open platform. So he's blowing Epic's money suing Steam amongst a bunch of other companies. So it's like, well, now you're hemorrhaging revenue instead of actually unfucking your games launcher like you're supposed to. Instead, you're just dumping all your money into suing Steam and Apple and Google on frivolous lawsuits that go nowhere. But it's like, oh, well, we got Fortnite money, so we can afford to do this in perpetuity. Yeah, except apparently Fortnite's not the infinite money pit you fucking thought it was, you fucking gremlin.
Not to mention, they laid off a bunch of their fucking staff recently, and it's like, well, y'all are about to be real fucked now.
I wish Tim Sweeney would have fired himself.
Kurt Cobain style. No, I'm just kidding.
But anyways, back to
too far. Let's just go.
Back to whatever this fucking train wreck disaster was.
People realized, we've made a huge mistake coming here, because this was supposed to be the ultimate Barbie fan event. We're talking 3 full days of panels, fashion shows, celebrity guests, interactive exhibits, and a full-on pink immersive Barbie world. But instead, people walked into what attendees described as concrete gray floors, gray walls, gray ceilings, and it felt like being trapped in a big dark warehouse. Well, that doesn't sound too much like a Barbie universe. And honestly, I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's not, because after looking at some of these TikToks, oh boy. As we can clearly see, we have a bunch of people standing in a massive empty convention hall with the bare minimum decorations and almost zero energy whatsoever.
So you walk in the doors, and the first thing I noticed, there's a lot of empty space. They advertise the roller skating thing pretty hard, but it's literally like a little square. It is so small, definitely just for little kids. This is the supposedly interactive dream house. You can see garbage on it now.
Hold up, is that a Barbie dream house? I take it back, there's energy there. It just feels cursed. She was showing an 80s roller skating rink, and it's just some fencing around, the slab of concrete that's already there. And they're like, yep, 80s roller skating, guys. Welcome to Barbie world. But of course, it gets worse.
I thought on day one there would be a ton of people here. There definitely is not a ton of people here. These people are selling things that are not Barbie at all. That was kind of one of the things that sort of was odd, is how many vendors aren't even selling Barbie people stuff.
Did all these people get tricked into attending a flea market? Because you have a whole bunch of wide open space and random...
He's not too far off, though. That's almost...
He's not wrong, no.
Actually, no.
He's not wrong.
No, at least a flea market would be outdoors, and there would be actual vibe and energy around it.
Don't snort at me. You already been out.
Holy shit. And again,
Dude, this dog is giving me a look like you do realize like I need to like bite your throat off and bite your throat out in your sleep if I wanted to. You know that, right?
dude. And remember, people paid $70 a piece to get into this.
Don't know as scary as the look my dog is giving me right now.
This is some like not even county fair level shit.
Can you not fucking bite me? Yeah, that shit's wild.
Jeez.
Random, low effort, scattered around setups, it just doesn't make sense. And what makes this so awful is people paid up to $449 and even over $500 for VIP passes to this thing. So, I mean, this is a disaster.
What?
Wait, huh? What?
Are you for fucking real?
Here, please hit me as hard as you can.
You look lonely. Why don't you give me a hand job? Chris is sick of my autistic retarded ass being random.
I mean, for that? For this? Are you shitting me?
It's just so mediocre to the point where it's cringy.
But if you close your eyes, doesn't all feel like you're not retarded at all? Close your eyes.
Oh my god.
Like, my dude.
Oh my. I'm actually stuck. I cannot believe this shit.
I mean, okay, if the entrance fee was like some like, you know, $5 to $10 to charity to enter a flea market, fine. But $400 to $500 for this? So for the people who bought tickets for this event, yeah, you got robbed. There is no way to soften that blow. That
No
was
fucking
basically
shit.
a highway robbery. So naturally, the people were not just disappointed, they were mad. And one attendee said, I bought the ticket the minute they went on sale. I thought it was going to be the most amazing Barbie thing I've ever been to. It was the worst experience. And then of course, you start seeing the comparisons rolling in. You have Firefest, the Willy Wonka experience, even DashCon. That's definitely not an event you want to be associated with. But one TikTok literally captioned their video, POV, you spend $75 to $300 to go to Barbie Dream Fire Fest. And honestly, I mean, the deeper you look into this thing, the worse it gets.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody's car alarm just started going off outside my building. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I wasn't hearing shit. Good to know.
Yeah, no, somebody's car alarm just started going off outside my building.
I couldn't tell if it was you or me. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it must have been from the next one over. Because the way my apartment is set up, there's my building, and then right behind it is another building, is another apartment complex, and then like, and that's on one side of the of me, and then on the opposite side, like right across the parking lot, is another apartment complex.
Bruh.
So
how often does a break-in happen where you live?
I honestly haven't heard of a whole lot of break-ins in my area.
This whole stream is a certified bro moment. Like, I feel like I lost a lot of brain cells from the last video.
I'm still trying to process.
It's like I always say, don't argue with hillbillies, they kill brain cells.
I'm still trying to process the pricing on this fucking thing.
Makes zero goddamn sense.
It's making my brain hurt. Alright. Moving on.
Mine feels like it's bleeding.
Ugh.
It's because on paper, this event sounded like it could work, it could be a good time, because the official schedule was packed, like, genuinely. If you just looked at it, you would think it was a legit high-end convention. I mean, they allegedly had celebrity panels with Serena Williams, Angel Reese, fashion shows, and designer Q&As. Also, they had an interactive Barbie dream house, which, we saw how great that turned out. Then, of course, you had that 80s roller disco, which I've already kind of poked fun at a bit. A bike course that we saw, which also looked extremely underwhelming. A glam bar, workshops, yoga, meetups, apparently the whole 9 yards. It also just sounds very random. Like, who is going to a Barbie festival to do yoga? Paying $300 for yoga does not make sense. So obviously, they were just going all in on selling it to the Barbie fans, and the marketing was showing adults roller skating under neon lights, dancing, taking photos in these huge pink installations, basically selling that this was going to be an immersive Barbie world. But unfortunately, when people showed up, obviously none of that was real. So let's start with the biggest one, the Dream House. And this was supposed to be the centerpiece of the show. What people, I guess, got instead was a cardboard backdrop.
The Barbie Dream House. We're the life-sized Barbie Dream House right now, guys.
And I'm thinking, there'll be some kinks to work out.
Yeah, but not okay. Wow. Pose.
I mean, come on. Give this project to a high school arts and crafts class, and I swear they can come up with something better. This is straight up just a flat cutout with fake grass, a pic.
What?
I said, oh god damn.
I mean, where's the lie, though?
Holy shit. Roasted. Roasted like chestnuts over an open... Roasted like these nuts over an open flame.
Oh my god.
I said that wrong. I meant chestnuts. Not these nuts. I'm not putting my nuts over a fucking pan. Are you kidding me? I'll shut up now. Let's move on.
I'm still going insane over the fucking price of admission here.
That's literally the textbook definition of a fucking scam.
Picnic blanket and a parked van next to it. And then, I guess people paid hundreds of dollars to see this. And then, of course, the roller rink, which was just a square on the concrete that's already there. What makes it so much worse is I feel like those metal barricades probably came with the venue. And obviously, there was no disco lights nor neon lights to be found. Then, of course, the bike course. And there you had 4 bikes, but they were all kids, even though adults had to sign waivers for them. And then you had one girl couldn't even participate because she was too tall for the only working bikes. And then you have the glam bar, which was supposed to be, I guess, a big feature. That was just closed. And honestly, this kind of feels less like a bad event and more like something that was just completely not finished whatsoever. Like, they sold tickets to something that just didn't exist because multiple attractions were missing, broken, or just absolutely not as advertised.
So they advertised a festival but forgot the fucking festival.
This is more undeveloped than the state of fucking Cyberpunk 2077 when it released.
This is like... You know what I just thought of when I said this is somebody advertised a festival but forgot to bring the festival?
Sounds like TanaCon.
No, I'll tell you what this feels like. This feels like if a Hollywood producer says announces they're going to make a new Robert Pattinson action movie. They're going to hire Zack Snyder to direct. They're going to hire the DP from Batman v Superman to film it. They're gonna have John David Washington and John Bernthal and Ben Affleck in supporting roles. And then on the day of filming is set to begin, you suddenly realize that you forgot to hire Robert fucking Pattinson.
Dude, how would you feel if they had Robert Pattinson play Leon in a series?
If he were playing Leon as he is in RE6 and Vendetta and Death Island, I could see it.
Probably what they would do.
But I know Zach Krieger has said that he has no intention, that he's not using any characters from the RE games in his movie.
And that's why people are whining and bitching about it.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to see a Resident Evil movie, they just want to watch their Funko Pops bashing together on screen, because that's what the CGI movies do, and that's part of why the CGI movies, in my opinion, fall short of what makes Resident Evil Resident Evil. They have the body horror, they have the campiness, but they forgot the fucking atmosphere. Because they're action movies. It's like, if you just want to watch your Funko Pops bashing together, then you are why the comic book movie industry is in the shitter right now. Because you didn't ask basic questions when that's what all of Marvel movies were for 10 fucking years. And now look
almost 20 at this fucking point.
And now look where we are. Don't ask questions, just consume product and then get excited for next product. You people deserve the industry you fucking pay for.
Yeah, that's just fucked.
But now that I've got that out of my system...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's move on with our lives.
It feels way more like just an outright scam than a bad event. And I know I already said it, but I feel like you just kind of have to mention that some people were spending close to $500 just to get in, and that's before flights, before hotels, and all the other stuff. Like, one attendee literally showed up with multiple handmade Barbie costumes, full outfits planned for each day, and never wore any of them. And then you have another person who said they flew in, spent hundreds, walked the event in under an hour, and just left. And now, here's where it gets even crazier, because even after paying all of that money to attend, a lot of the actual experiences inside cost money. So if you wanted a photo with Serena Williams, that was reportedly around $400 on top of your ticket. And then you had the swag bags. You know, the thing that's supposed to...
I mean, the whole... I don't think Serena Williams would be worth that much money, but I kind of get the whole, like, it costs to take a photo with X celebrity, or it costs to get an autograph from X celebrity. It cost me $80 to get Quentin Flynn's autograph on my copy of Metal Gear Solid 4.
If you ask me, if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't charge for autographs at all.
Well, that's part of the money they make between gigs.
True.
Like I think when I got Johnny Young Bosch's autograph on my copy of on my box set for Trigun, I think it was about the same price. It was about $80. But that also came with, I think it was less than that, but then I wanted to pay extra to get a photo taken with him.
Right.
So there is that. But anyway.
To make you feel like you actually got something for your money? Well, people didn't get those. They had to pay extra money to get those things after paying so much money to get into this event, if you can even call it. But apparently people did get some things for free, which was a tiny bottle of hand sanitizer. Imagine spending hundreds of dollars to go to what you think is going to be Barbie Land, and you get this lousy bottle of hand sanitizer. And that's it. No real experience because it was just a cardboard cutout. Most of the attractions were closed. You just got bamboozled, I guess. But another attendee asked the staff where the rest of the swag was, and they were told it was delayed. And apparently, if you paid for a higher tier package, you got a hairbrush. I mean, come on. This is just such a joke. Then on top of that, the vendors, the people who paid thousands of dollars to be there, they were also complaining. One vendor said the event was so empty they saw maybe 100 people a day, and that communication from the organizers basically just appeared as the weekend went on. Which is insane because it wasn't long before the festival the official Instagram was posting that it was close to selling out. I'm assuming that's just some last-ditch marketing effort to try to sell more tickets, because clearly this event was in dire straits from the start. So I guess it makes sense that vendors ended up closing their booths hours before it all ended. At the end of the day, the vendors didn't scam the people here, it's the organizers. The organizers allegedly scammed the vendors and everyone who paid for a ticket to go there. Because this is just crazy. But the Instagram had plenty of high quality advertisements. I mean, they had a solid schedule that seemed super packed. They had well-known speakers. And the website was nice, but now it just shows a help email to contact, which I'm sure is getting a lot of action right now. But surprisingly, I mean, some attendees didn't seem too upset. Some people were just trying to be positive about the whole experience. But honestly, I don't know if I would trust your other reviews. And also, by the way, that was the only positive video I could find. Because again, people were really upset about this event. Within hours, TikTok, Reddit, Instagram, everything was just flooded with clips of this place looking honestly depressing. And the comments include person after person sharing their awful experiences. Some comments even claimed that their Instagram page was deleting their previous comments. So I mean, at a certain point, this thing got so big online, there was no way to ignore it anymore. Between TikToks going viral, people demanding refunds, and Barbie Firefest trending everywhere, the organizers just had to say something. And I guess...
Okay, the only thing Firefest... The only thing this has over Firefest is at least this one didn't leave people stranded on a fucking island. Because that is what happened with Firefest. People were stranded on an island and couldn't get home for a while.
Fuck around, find out.
And Ja Rule attached his name to that shit show.
Bet he regrets it now.
I mean, this is the same Ja Rule who opted to not appear in Too Fast, Too Furious because he didn't think it would be good for his career. So instead, his big-brained career move was to appear in the movie Half Past Dead, a film that bombed so hard that it pretty much tanked Steven Seagal's theatrical movie career.
You mean it wasn't already saying before that after he shat his pants?
I mean, it was swirling the drain anyway, but Half Past Dead pretty much cratered his theatrical viability. And Ja Rule's refusal to do the second Fast and Furious movie is what led to Tyrese being cast in the movie and the creation of Roman Pierce. Which actually kind of, in my opinion, kind of worked out because Tyrese has actual charm and charisma as an actor.
Yes. Speaking of the Furious films, did you know the whole "you better hide your baby oil, you better hide that big ass forehead" wasn't scripted?
Yeah, I saw that. That
his feelings were really hurt. I was just asking. Yeah, that one spit take, that was an actual spit. That wasn't a spit take. That was actual spit.
Yeah. Yeah, because Ludacris was not expecting that line out of... I love genuine reactions like that when actors improv good lines.
And they just kept it. Honestly, if I ever make a movie, I hope my film jokes around that much. Because a crew that gets along like that and jokes with each other, that's how you know you're going to get a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
Although, to be honest, I'm unsure how I feel about Paul Walker these days.
I feel
supposedly he was in a relationship with a teenager before he died.
I don't know how true that is.
I don't know either, but I just don't know how to feel about any actor anymore.
Well, to me, they're court jesters. That's
one way to put it.
Even if they themselves like to think they're higher than that. To me, actors are just court jesters.
I mean, hasn't Ben Stiller been on a mental decline these past few years?
I mean, there's a huge chunk of Hollywood that's been on a decline for the last 10 years. Like, they were so ass mad about 2016 that they refused to let it go, like a bitter ex-girlfriend.
Dude, remember the shitstorm after the first 2016 Ghostbusters trailer dropped?
Oh, I remember. I remember James Rolfe saying, "This looks like a nostalgic cash grab. I'm not watching this." And then everybody screamed, "Ah, misogynist! Whee!"
I mean, technically all he said was, "No review, I refuse."
Yeah, because he said it didn't look like a movie that was made out of love for Ghostbusters, and it didn't look like a movie that was made for Ghostbusters fans. And it's like, well, somebody might want to pick up the phone because he fucking called it!
Didn't the movie bomb harder than Bikini Atoll?
I mean, it certainly did not, it certainly underperformed.
Dude, didn't one of the actresses shit fit and blame Star Wars?
I don't remember. I don't have the time to remember that far back.
The saddest part, fucking Chris Hemsworth was in that fucking movie.
He needs to get better about picking his scripts. Between that and
I still think he could play Resident Evil 6 era Leon.
Honestly, he could pull off a good. At his age now, if they ever did adapt RE1 into a proper movie, he could probably pull off a Barry. He's the right age.
You know what's funny? And when Retribution came out, the actor who played Barry was actually 38, his Barry's age in the first Resident Evil game.
I think I remember seeing that.
But I wasn't really a fan of Kevin Durant's portrayal.
I mean, that's one of my biggest issues with the way Anderson used characters from the games in his movies is that they were just wearing cosplay when they were wearing.
They don't even survive
when they were in game accurate costumes. Leon and Ada and Jill lasted till the end of that movie, but they're dead at the beginning of Final Chapter because I guess because you never see them.
Get the actors back, so just kill them off, I guess.
Well, and Capcom is also very finicky about showing their characters dying in movies. At least their mainline Resident Evil characters dying in movies.
I wouldn't be surprised if... Well, actually, no. Claire was in Final Chapter.
Yeah, her and Wesker were the only ones in Final Chapter.
Funny thing, I think Allie was actually born in 79, the same year Claire was. Let me go look. No, she was born in 76. Ali Larder literally just turned 50.
Hmm.
Well, that ruined my day.
I'm still trying to process why it wouldn't have made sense to have Claire wearing her classic RE2 outfit in Extinction when they're riding around the fucking desert, but it was okay to have Ada Wong wearing her RE4 dress in Retribution in Siberia when in the middle of winter when it's 50 butt fucking below.
Check out his reviews, bud.
This is why this just further fuels my theory that Anderson did not plan any of those movies out, and he was just making it all up as he went along, and no one told him no. There were no adults on set to tell him this shit does not align with the previous movies. I just hope Zach Krieger can I just hope that Zach Krieger can deliver where Anderson failed. But now
I just look at that stuff and think Laughs and Johannes Roberts.
Yes, everybody owes Johannes Roberts a fucking apology because his movie at least attempted to be a Resident Evil movie, a proper Resident Evil movie, and it actually uses the three ingredients that make Resident Evil Resident Evil. It had the atmosphere, it had the body horror, it had the campiness. The closest one the one Resident Evil movie we have that is the closest to being a proper Resident Evil movie is the one that everybody either ignores or shits on. And I don't respect that.
I literally received death threats for liking it back in 2021.
Okay, if you're making death threats to people because they like a movie that you don't, or they don't like a movie that you do, congratulations on having an IQ south of your own fucking shoe size.
Ironically, one of those people was in a car accident shortly after they threatened me. I had nothing to do with it.
Well, it sucks for them either way, but moving on.
Yeah, let's just go.
To their credit, they did respond. So you have Mischief Management, the company behind the event, put out a statement saying this. Mischief Management is incredibly grateful to everyone who joined Barbie Dreamfest, bringing fans together alongside of Barbie role models. Designers, partners, and global icons who embody the true spirit of Barbie was at the heart of the event. Barbie Dreamfest was created as an intimate fan convention designed to foster a meaningful connection, inspiration, and closer access to Barbie and her world. And that was the response. Yeah, that's nice and all, but that doesn't really address anything. Like, people were very upset. Like, no mention whatsoever of the missing attractions, or the Dreamhouse situation, or the roller rink, or the glam bar, or the vendors, or how basically everything just wasn't as it was set. Who knows, though? Maybe they were just preparing for the lawsuits coming instead of addressing the situation. But they did confirm something pretty important. Apparently, everyone's getting refunds, which is a massive win. The company said all ticket holders would receive full refunds back to their original payment method, typically within a few weeks. And Mattel, the actual company behind Barbie, also stepped in and said this was not their event, that Mischief Management licensed the Barbie brand for the event. What is unclear, though, is, will the vendors actually get refunds here? Because the vendors paid thousands of dollars to be there, and clearly people didn't show up, or at least nowhere near the amount of people they were expecting. And if anyone's going to sue them, it's probably going to be one of the vendors, or the vendors together. But Mattel themselves said, we're working with Mischief Management, who are managing attendee feedback and issuing full refunds to everyone who purchased tickets. We want every fan experience to be an excellent one. Also,
if you really did, then you probably should have handled the event by your fucking selves, Mattel. Wow. I love that. That save face of, oh oh, we didn't have anything to do with this. This is their fuck up.
Way to dodge accountability, like Colleen Ballinger a dipshit.
Well, in this case, I mean, Mattel actually did have nothing to do with it, but they are. I think they're stepping in to say so that the existence of this shit show does not end up tarnishing the Barbie brand.
Well, it was tarnished. It was tarnished from the second they made a freaking Barbie doll where the boobs grow when you turn the arm.
Wait, what?
Dude, you don't remember? We were looking at a list of toys that got recalled, and one of them was a fucking puberty Barbie doll.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, it was 3 years ago.
No wonder I don't remember it.
Yeah, he's slept since then.
I do.
But that was an actual doll.
I do remember there was a Barbie doll on roller skates, and you roller skate her, and sparks shoot out her head.
And yet that probably wasn't recalled.
And Bill Engvall had a bit about this. He goes, but she's listed as an unsafe doll. I'm watching the news one night. This is how far over the edge we've got. The guy on the news holds up the Barbie doll, looks straight in the camera, and goes, "This doll looks safe enough, doesn't it?" Like we're all at home going to be watching TV going, uh-huh. But what if Barbie skated through a pool of gasoline? What if Barbie had a hand grenade? What are you talking about? Has that become a household problem now? Because I don't know how many times I've walked in my daughter's room and go, "Honey, did you spill the gasoline again?" Well, Pumpkin, we're going to stop keeping the gasoline in your room if you can't be more careful.
Jesus Christ.
But he whipped Barbie through that gas and she lit up. She went in Barbie, but she skated out as Sinead O'Connor. There wasn't a hair on that head. Oh.
Like, bruh.
Oh, Lord. See, Barbie's too fluffy and frilly for me anyway. They ought to come out with a more realistic Barbie doll. Come out with white trash Barbie.
Comes with an empty beer bottle.
Yeah, Barbie in her later years. They live in that Barbie mobile home, the dream trailer.
Crackhead Barbie.
That Corvette's up on blocks in the front yard. Ken's got a big old gut now, sits around itching himself. "What's for dinner, Barbie?" Bleh.
At least it's not 6'7".
She'd be like, "Fish sticks? Fish sticks? What's our anniversary again?"
Oh God.
You could have a little cop car that pulls up in front of the mobile home once in a while because Ken got drunk, started some stuff with Barbie. They lead him off in little Ken cuffs. He's screaming, "I know you slept with G.I. Joe! I know you slept with him!"
Well, G.I. Joe makes more.
At least G.I. Joe has a job!
Off me, buddy.
Anyways.
Speaking of lawsuits, I would be a little bit worried if I was Mischief Management about Mattel, because, making a multi-billion-dollar brand look very bad like this, I don't think that's too smart. But apparently, Mischief Management is a company that focuses on creating fan events, and apparently they've been putting together conventions for over 15 years. So how this happened is kind of beyond me, because again, I feel like this is something that, like, a high school club set up, not a professional agency that's been doing this for 15 years. That just doesn't make sense. But regardless, people still lost time, outfits, and so on, but at least they're getting their money back for the tickets, but they're not getting reimbursed for travel and hotels. I'm assuming, at least. So at the end of the day, this will probably just be remembered as the Barbie Fire Fest. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you want other ways to support the channel, you can go to Mad City for the coolest mouse mats in the world, or you can get some free gamer subs at gamersubs.gg/Otozy right down below, and use code Otozy for 10% off if you do actually choose to buy anything. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Throughout the whole years...
Okay, so this is going to be our stream closer for the day. We closed out Wednesday's stream with Gara of the Rage, and we're closing out today's stream with Gara as well. This time, however, Gara is roasting a rather infamous figure on the internet. The game cheated, says DSP Gaming.
Fuck Darkside Philly.
Never be like DSP.
You went full DSP. Never go full DSP.
Yes! Oh.
Lily's probably watching right now, like thinking, I'm talking to you, Kason, when playing fucking Dark Souls.
Or Street Fighter.
Oh god.
I think he is a big Street Fighter fan.
Probably creamed in his pants of that trailer.
But anyway.
Also, 50 Cent? Damn.
Yeah, 50 Cent as Balrog. That was... I don't know who looks weirder, 50 Cent as Balrog or Cody Rhodes as Guile.
I'm just gonna wait till the movie comes out before I say anything.
At least the weirdest part of Van Damme's Guile was that they tried to dye his hair strawberry blonde.
Didn't really work out so well.
No, the best thing about that movie was Raul Julia's Bison.
Of course! People looked at me like, what the fuck, dude? Well, if you stop getting in my face...
Ugh.
Looked at me like I said, electric chair.
He used the illusion of his death to allow his spies to infiltrate your organization, Mr. Sagat. I guess you didn't see that, did you?
Didn't he say that to a blind guy?
Sagat has one eye.
I'm just saying, if Bison would have gotten his ass for that, it would have.
You cut off at the end.
I said if Bison got his ass beat over that, I would crash out.
Yeah, the one time people would actually get it from Sagat. Dude, I recently rewatched the 1994 the anime Street Fighter movie from '94. Dude, so the DVD that I have, it has three different dubs. There's the Japanese dub, there's a UK dub, and there's a US dub. I watched it with the US dub on. Bryan Cranston voices Fei Long.
Yeah.
That was one of the most jarring. Why the fuck is Hal from Malcolm in the Middle voicing the Bruce Lee stand-in?
God damn.
And this is after earlier this year I watched a B-grade, I think it was a TV movie from the early 90s called Dead Space, where Bryan Cranston is in it as a scientist.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It wasn't very good. He was maybe the best actor in the movie, but the rest of the movie just was not that good.
I'm just like, meh.
But anyways, oh god, I can't wait to see how Gara tears up DSP.
Ew.
Throughout the whole years I've been playing video games, I have never, ever seen anyone play video games just as bad as DSP. I'm not yoinking your guys' chain. I'm not messing with you. I caught wind of him playing Pokemon Fire Red, right? And I thought to myself, okay, this has to be a game that DSP could play at least, right? Like, Pokemon in general is just such an easy game to play that it's, like, unfathomable for you losing and getting absolutely just steamrolled, right?
Is Bullet Seed going to be effective? Should I teach it to someone? Would it matter? I already have Pokemon that are effective. The problem is she critical hits them for one hit and kills them, or
He
she
sounds like
confuses
that
them or
kid
stuns
from
them.
the Polar Express. Oh my god.
She critical hits them for one hit and kills them, or she confuses them or stuns them. Again, if she would stop having this ridiculous luck, then I could win the fight.
Like, after I saw that clip and then I decided to go watch one of his detractors, basically, and I watched the whole Let's Play, and I thought to myself, this dude sucks. This dude sucks at every single video game, and I don't know if he's serious or he's actually legit, but you know what, though? Why don't we go ahead and have a good laugh at his own little misery over here of, well, you know, setting up his own problems, like, well, I can't even call him a noob because... even a noob would know better not to do these things.
You can go to Vermilion City, I'm being told, but you can't do the gym fight there until you beat Misty. So yeah, I can't cut this. So no, I can't. I can't go south to Vermilion City.
Phil, please tell me this is not your first time playing Pokemon, or Pokemon Fire Red in general, or Leaf Green. Please tell me you've played this game before and you're just trolling us at this point. Like, dude, you could not, you ignore the tree. The tree is not going to, how can I explain this, stop you from going to the next city. Just go to Bill and literally, like, get the dex entry from him, come back, then he's gonna freaking move from the building into the building, beat the Team Rocket member, and you're gonna be, you know what, I shouldn't even explain this. Everybody knows this is at this point. Jeez.
We'll start with Pikachu, and if he fails, we'll put Stevia in, and then we'll see how it goes. Here we go.
In fairness, I have not played a whole lot of Pokemon, so I don't know if... So I'm just guessing by how Gar is about to react that that's not a very good... that's not a very good strategy, Cotton. I'm not Do what?
I was just gonna say, while we're talking about well cows and pieces of shit, apparently R. Kelly said that for nearly a year in prison, literally nobody visited him, and it's like, gee, I wonder why.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to visit you either.
Didn't he literally pee on someone?
They made a joke out of it for years.
Yeah, Superman protecting Lois Lane from R. Kelly. And Superman shielding Lois Lane from what looks like lava or yellow liquid. Like, bruh.
Jeez. I can only assume that that's not exactly a good strategy what Phil's about to do here.
Nope.
I feel like Phil would make early Ash Ketchum look like a seasoned trainer.
God damn. Bellamy's wrong, though.
I mean, where's the lie?
Where's the lie?
So when I watch this, he has a Pikachu and an Oddish, right? You think that would be enough to stop Misty, right? In her tracks. Yeah, you would actually think so. But, no. And it only gets worse from here, too. You're just gonna straight facepalm with the team up he has set up right now. Because once you see it, you're gonna think to yourself, there are so many combinations and so many tactics that you could have came at this, but you decided to do this. You decided to slam your face against the wall.
We got him, so much better now because we've leveled him up. He's much faster and more powerful, and we can take out that Staryu. Very good. And he gets another level. Beautiful.
Oh no, he didn't pick a Bulbasaur, but he's gonna use an Oddish and a Pikachu that are clearly under-leveled. Oh no, this is not gonna end good for him. I can already tell.
Let's go. Look at this thing.
That was perfect.
Not the Price is Right hearts. And that wasn't even me. That was the video. Oh my. You should have swapped Pokemon.
Okay. Now, we could try to poison it. We could try to stun it. Or we could just go for absorb, because we're resistant to water, right?
Please pick Poison Powder. Please pick Poison Powder. Please pick Poison Powder so you can at least stall out and damage will rapidly get done to Starmie. Please pick Poison Powder.
I don't know if it's worth it. If we could stun it and it actually will be effective, let's try to stun it.
Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil.
No way you're that stupid, bruh.
And his attack missed.
No, I'm sorry. You can't just sit there
It's a
and
what?
say, and you're good.
And his attack missed. So you went he went for a stun, but the stun failed. You should have used Poison Powder, you fucking idiot.
So apparently, Luigi's actor Charlie Day says Luigi Mangione is one of his favorite.
I saw that, and it's cringe. And it's performative.
Okay, look, I'm not a fan of the way the healthcare system either, but that doesn't justify killing a man.
And I don't take stock in anything an actor says because they're professional liars and everything they do and they say and do is performative nonsense 99.5% of the time anyway. So I would be shocked if he actually does know who Luigi Mangione is.
Apparently, recently, Resident Evil they just released the original Resident Evil trilogy on Steam.
I saw that too. So
apparently they're buggy as shit.
I don't know about that. I do know Capcom locked them behind third-party DRM, which is what they do with all their games.
Oh, don't tell me they're bringing back Animorphs.
But that's why the original trilogy is also on GOG, which is DRM free. So as is emulation.
That's where most of his fucking playthroughs come from.
Yeah, like 90 to 95% of my game time nowadays is spent on emulation. So,
but hey, Donald Glover reveals he wanted a Nintendo 64 and Super Mario 64 as a kid, so that's wholesome at least.
I still don't know why they have name actors voicing Yoshi and Toad in the Mario movie. It's like, who's gonna know that's Keegan-Michael Key? Unless they looked up the cast beforehand. Who's gonna know that's Donald Glover? Unless they looked up the cast beforehand. It's like when they had Justin Long in Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's like, why would you cast an actor where you're just gonna raise the pitch on his voice so high that we're not gonna know it's him anyway?
Well, they also have Jesse McCartney.
I forgot about that.
I don't even know who the fuck plays Simon.
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch those movies. I was never an Alvin and the Chipmunks fan anyway. I mean, that was one of those shows where I might have occasionally caught the odd episode here and there, but I never got into it. I was probably just watching it because it was on and I was waiting for episodes of, like, Animaniacs or Tiny Toons or A Pup Named Scooby-Doo or any of the early Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah, that reminds me. I still have to watch a new episode of Monarch today. I'll do that when the stream ends. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Cow and Chicken. I also used to really love Cow and Chicken. Well, that was an early Cartoon Network original, but yeah.
I have vague memories of that show and Pinky and the Brain and Powerpuff Girls and Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I remember Ed, Edd n Eddy was my show back then.
Yeah. I think we all wanted one of those jawbreakers.
They had no business looking as good as they did, looking as delectable as they did.
I mean, at one point in time, I thought the Krabby Patties looked delicious. Even though they probably taste nothing like a burger up here.
Yeah.
Because allegedly, there's actually a robot chicken skit where it's like Krabby Patties are made out of.
You cut off at the end.
There's a robot chicken bit where SpongeBob is like.
You're still cutting off.
Fuck's sake.
I heard the robot chicken bit. SpongeBob says Krabby Patties are made out of, and then that's where you cut off for some reason.
I was saying they're made out of crab.
Yeah.
And then he says, Squidward, those calamari rings are squid. Squid. And chicken of the sea salad? Huh, tuna. Chicken of the sea is tuna. You fed us to us. We're all animals, boys and girls. Eat each other is what nature intended. Thank God nothing bad happens to a sponge. Then it shows someone on 600-pound life getting scrubbed with a sponge, and it's like, okay, gonna get underneath your rolled fat? Then we're good. I said, nothing bad ever happens to a sponge. Ew, I hope that's pudding up there. Yeah, you should check out that bit when you can. It's hilarious.
Oh boy. All right. Anyway.
I'll send it to you after the stream.
All right. Anyways,
let's just close out.
Conscious, knowing that you're losing to one Pokemon that she has in like her last Pokemon, and you don't think for a second that poison powder is gonna help you clutch this whole thing, and you think going to use Stun Spore is gonna help. Oh boy. I saw that miss coming a mile away, but that crit though, oh, that crit is something else.
Poison!
Poison sting? Double.
Use poison, you retard!
You have Nidorino on your...
I'm not even a Pokemon guy, I'm not even an RPG guy. I know, use the fucking poison move! Oh my god.
Hey, when you're fighting someone with a nut allergy, smear peanut butter on your hands to inflict poison damage. Oh, fuck you, that's funny. Fuck you, that's funny. Or when you're fighting a germaphobe, sneeze on your hands to inflict emotional damage.
I gotta replay this.
Hi, I'm Chris Raygun, and you're watching What the
Fuck? True. Very, very true. You're watching What the Fuck?
14 at a good level, and it has dig. Oh my god, he had to set up to stall for this. And he could have spammed potions on his poke. Oh my god, he could have won this if he actually thought this whole thing out. But he didn't. He just kept pressing A button thinking he'll win. Oh my god, help me please.
Nothing I could do. All because it did a critical hit Swift. It destroyed my my Oddish, and that's it. Like, that's the end of the fight. Nothing I can do about it.
There are two tactics that you could do right now. You could throw that Geodude right out right now and then start to spam heal your Oddish as much as you can. And as soon as your Geodude goes down, you bring that Jigglypuff in and you roll to sing fucking Stormy to sleep. And then you do tick damage to it, or you switch it out for that Oddish and you start draining its fucking health with its... What the fuck is this? This dude's not a gamer. This dude's not real. I refuse. He must be like a pig in disguise or something. I just don't know anymore.
Get out.
He used a Jigglypuff.
Okay, Kinnison, calm down a little bit. Don't have an aneurysm. Don't have an aneurysm on me. I don't have a lot of friends. If you have a brain aneurysm, it'll never be the same. I don't feel like going through 13 years of history again. Valid crash out. Valid crash out.
You know what, Jigglypuff? I feel that. Because you know what? Because if I was you in that situation, I would have done the same exact thing. Like, you're being commanded by a fucking idiot over here that clearly has no idea what they're doing. Or they know what they're doing, but they're just stalling out for donations. Either or.
No, I don't need more experience.
Stalling out for donos? I mean, he is a professional e-beggar. That could be true.
Yeah? No, you can't get up here.
It probably is a stall.
I gave you 2 days worth of scratches. Okay, does shit go in one ear and the other with you, bro?
What?
Don't snort at me. You're the one being a dickhead right now. Sorry, I was talking to my furry man child. Now I know why he likes my dad more than me. Anyway.
I need the CPU to not get insane luck and do critical hits that take my whole life bar. Because that's why I'm in the situation I'm in. You got critical hit Swift. Oh, look, now you're dead. No critical hit bullshit. Just let it be a fair fight. And the game won't let it be a fair fight.
What the hell do you mean it's not a fair fight? Of course it's a fair fight. You could do the same stuff as her, but you refuse to do it. Matter of fact, you have everything at your arsenal, as we're currently speaking, to beat her right now. But you're so fucking stupid, and you're just so zoned out about getting your donations, that you just don't give a fuck about beating Misty in the first place. Like, dude, yeah, oh, she got a crit on you. Big fucking deal. Maybe actually go back, grind a little bit like they're telling you to, and you need to, so shut the hell up about that part, and get fucking good.
Get fucking good.
So after losing half of your
Get Rickroll.
Oh my god. Phil.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or retarded?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I can't even look at this guy's fugly mug. I can't.
He's very clearly holding out for donations.
You should see Xenoshot's video on this motherfucker.
No, because nobody clearly shows their donos at the top, scrolling along the top of the screen. If they're not doing this, playing this shittily on purpose, just for donations.
Like, imagine being this fucking stupid.
Phil, It's well. That's the face of a grifter right there, up there in the upper right hand corner of the fucking video.
Like, seriously, what the actual shit?
Yeah. The fact that anybody donates to this guy is truly boggles the mind. That's money that could be spent on wigs for fish with AIDS.
What? What?
I don't care how random that sounds, it's still fucking funny.
I'm trying to understand it.
You're not supposed to, that's the whole point.
I got nothing.
So after losing half of your team, you decided to finally switch in Geodude, which you could have easily used as a sack and then, heal your Pokemon before he got sacked. Holy shit, this man sucks at video games. He just does. No matter what type of video game it is, he always sucks.
There's no trial and error. It's just don't get RNG'd with a critical hit. There's nothing to do to play better. The game is RNG nonsense, and you get hit by a critical hit, you're going to lose the fight.
If you can act hysterical, I'm gonna slap you like I'm Connery.
DSP, that's literally trial and error. You just literally explained to us what trial and error is right in front of everybody. Oh my god, this dude is a genius. He's absolutely like cream of the crop over here. He's the pro player. Jeez, now I see why everybody likes to follow this man and just absolutely just torture him. He's dumber than a fucking brick.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Sulu.
Oh, George.
Thank you for that valuable insight, Mr. Sulu.
You are made of, dumb country.
Oh my god. That is beautiful.
There's no way you're this fucking stupid.
I want to hear that full thing again. That is absolute cinema.
Your intellect is as weak as your dollar. Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
Why, on God's green earth, did you select Quick Attack when Thunderbolt or Thundershock was right there in front of you? That could have done a massive amount of damage to Stormy. Oh my god, is he even going to be able to defeat this thing at this point? Like, holy shit, how can you not understand that you have type advantage right in front of your face? And even if you needed to heal, you could have switched out to a different Pokemon, tanked it, then healed Pikachu right there, and then once that Pokemon dies out, swap Pikachu back in, and keep Thunderbolting the son of a bitch till you get them caught in a loop of healing potions, or, I don't know, healing themselves with Recover. How do you not... oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh god.
Exposed.
This motherfucker just accused Misty of cheating by using a super potion.
What?
The game is
How
not...
are you that stupid?
The game is not cheating. You're just a retard. I feel like watching this guy play with giant air quotes on, is actually making me dumber. No, it legit is. It's actually making me stupider.
She cheated. And cheated again. I lost again because it's a critical hit. It does double damage, and I lose the character I need to win. I'm not going to win again. It literally cheated exactly the same way again. It keeps doing critical hits for no reason. It's completely fucking stupid.
I would love Mr. Oinkers right here to come and explain to me exactly how she is cheating right now when you could do the same exact things as she is. Like, what is stopping you from getting a full team of Autisms right now to go gank her right now?
What's stopping him is that the chat has not donated enough. That's what.
Pretty much.
That's what's stopping him, because he needs that money. He really, really does. He needs that money.
Go get a fucking job then.
Exactly. You are horrible at YouTube. Just stop it.
Dude, for the longest time, you literally just point a camcorder at the fucking TV instead of getting a.
Oh. Jeez.
Even after Catch Cars was a more popular thing, he was still doing that.
I mean, his entire series was, his entire quote-unquote review series was literally called "This is how you don't play such and such game."
Was that?
Like, this is how you don't play Dead Space 2, or this is how you don't play Vice City.
Didn't he literally mock Jewish people while playing Dead Space?
Yeah, in his Dead Space 2 video, he was making a lot of really, really retarded anti-Semitic remarks with a German accent.
And it's like, buddy, you ain't booty pie, so just sit down. I'm just kidding. Booty pie ain't anti-Semitic either.
Ugh. I would be amazed if DSP could even pronounce anti-Semitic.
No.
Probably not.
I was talking to the dog. He was I had opened the door to receive some packages, and he was trying to get at one of them, and I said no. And he looked at me like, I ain't doing nothing. Let me finish this stream. I don't want to have an aneurysm.
Right.
Now, what is...
we got five.
I'm pretty sure, even if I'm not sure on screen, if I die of an screen, I'm pretty sure Chris would actually commit some sort of crime.
Let's hope not. But we got 5 minutes left on this video, so
let's go.
What is stopping you from going to Gold Bridge, taking a left right into the patch over there, and just capturing a whole bunch of Autisms and just pushing through it? This dude doesn't think at all. He just slams his head against the wall till something fucking works. How did this man survive Dark Souls? How did he survive Demon Souls? How did he even survive Sekiro? I bet you anything Rage quit fucking Sekiro. I'll bet some money on that one.
There's nothing you can do. Like, what did I do wrong? Absolutely nothing. The game cheats and has critical hits and confusion and stuff. It always has the advantage on you.
He's the reason why our games are getting so easier these days. He's the reason why we have yellow paint on our games these days. On top of that, too, there are so many strategies that you could have...
That was a reference to the new Resident Evil games.
He's not exaggerating either. There is an actual panel, or there was an actual presentation that Sony... I think it was Sony. It was one of the PlayStation devs who was showcasing gameplay footage, and it was of DSP playing God of War Ragnarok, and them explaining their design choices to guide the player along. So we literally have developers that are using DSP as the benchmark for how we have AAA devs using this clearly a fucking grifter who pretends to suck ass at video games for donos as the fucking benchmark for how games are designed now.
I thought Andrew Tate was a grifter.
Like, oh. Ship his fuck on cocksucker motherfucker tits fart turd and twat.
I just don't get it.
Dear Phil, go fuck yourself. Sincerely, the entire gaming community.
I just don't get it.
Now that I've got that out of my system.
Refuse to do it. What you would rather do right now, as we're currently talking, is slam your head against the wall until something gives in at that point. Either your will, or the game just like, you know what, fuck it, let them win.
It gets every rare chance hits for the computer only. Like, what did I do wrong? Nothing. I have the right Pokemon to win the fight, but when you critical hit, and when you confuse me with one hit, I can't win.
Your team setup is absolutely garbage. Matter of fact, it's not even your team that's the problem. It's you. You're not even looking at your Pokemon, looking at the moveset and saying, okay, I could do this. I could sack this Pokemon, but I could have it in return getting that Pokemon sack. I could heal a Pokemon. Who the fuck taught this guy to play video games? No, seriously. Throughout the whole years I've seen this man play video games, who the fuck taught him to play video games? Because any sane person would have never played video games like this. I'm sorry.
Someone tipped $2 says you have bullet seed in your TM case. Okay, what does that mean?
I'm going. Yeah, he literally crashed out over a Wolverine toy when he was a kid. So.
Oh.
You can see if I use a potion right now, it doesn't matter. It hits for 38. So the 20 does nothing. I'll still die.
Why is nobody in this chat telling him just like throw out a random Pokemon and let it get sacked? Like what? Jesus fuck! What? How can these people sit here and watch this man be absolutely just garbage at this game? How can they sit there and actually enjoy this? This is actual torture for me. Like, I physically want to just, like, scream into my monitor saying, you fucking idiot. This is literally how you... God, I can't... We gotta move on. We gotta move on or I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
It could just endlessly heal. And it hits way more than me.
Alexa, play Enter Clown Man.
Now, you know what? Might as well. Might as fucking well.
Thankfully, you don't have to worry about copyright shit with this one, Buggin.
Yeah.
That's DSP's theme song.
Pretty much. Like,
if he likes Metallica, it makes it more ironic.
At the start of every stream, he should just play that as his entrance music, like he's a fucking WWE wrestler. Oh, how much time have we got on? 2 minutes. 2 more minutes on this video.
There's really not. There's no way to beat it. It ignores the paralyze. It heals every turn.
Nobody's told this man that paralyzes slows down fucking Pokemon who are paralyzed? No, seriously. No, people in his chat have to be trolling him at this point. Also, did anybody tell him that there's limited PP for the AIs in this game too? Like, it was only in Generation 1 where they had unlimited, but nobody told him in, like, the Gen 3 that there's only limited PP for the AIs too? Oh, this is funny. This is funny. This is okay. This makes a lot more sense why people just let his ass rot.
Critical hit!
I have lost count at how many times this man has gotten ran over by Stormy over here. Misty has been running this man's pocket for 5-7 battles. I've lost count. This dude finally won one by just slamming his head against the wall and having no strategy. God bless this man's soul. He's gonna, for the rest of his life, he's gonna struggle. He's gonna very much struggle. I can't, man. I can't do it anymore. I'm so fucking tired. This is ridiculous. You know what, guys? Thank you very much for sticking this long in this crazy video of DSP struggling against Misty. That is just... I never thought I would see the day I would see a full-grown man struggling against a very old game where it's very easy to beat the gym leaders in.
And a fucking children's game on top of it.
Like, bro, like, what the actual hell is wrong with you?
Because that's Pokemon's primary demographic is kids. So, like, this man made it through Dark Souls, which is...
I somehow did that.
He must have just... It must have just been through sheer dumb luck if he made it through Dark Souls and Demon Souls.
Dude, those games require actual skill.
I would play them,
Don't even get me started on... I mean... Oddly enough, one of the PS Plus games free because of my subscription is Lords of the Fallen. And we're also getting the remastered Lara Croft trilogy.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
So, am I gonna play those? Probably.
You should. They're good games. I
just hope the remaster isn't fucked up.
I've played a little bit of the Switch version. It came out pretty good. They have
It was on Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Huh.
They actually have a button where you can swap between the remaster graphics and the original graphics.
So if I play with the original graphics and do a playthrough, do I gotta say PS?
I think you can. You could probably get away with just saying like Tomb Raider remastered.
Well, it's a OCD habit to put the actual console on there, so I'm just gonna put PS5.
Or you could just do playthrough with original graphics, or with OG graphics.
Yeah, I'll put Tomb Raider Remastered, PS5, OG graphics mode.
There you go.
Dude, when I did my Dead Space playthrough, I almost simply titled it Dead Space PS5. Dude, it still irks me how they never released the originals on modern hardware.
Yeah, they really...
Well, EA's retarded, so...
I mean, that's true. Alright.
I really can't. You know what, fam, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I truly do appreciate it. If you appreciate this type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. And hey, you know what? Thank you for sticking this long. I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here, fam. I can't. I'll see y'all in the next one. Just fuck. Bye later, fam.
Alright, so...
We're just gonna can it there, folks.
Yeah, let's can it there. I'm still trying to figure out what my next playthrough is going to be. I did bring up the possibility of doing some Star Wars games, and I might actually go ahead and do that. I might do the Super Star Wars trilogy, or the NES games, or maybe a couple of the handheld games. I just haven't figured it out yet. But
yeah, we're still working on that.
Well,
he's still working on it.
Yeah, and I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually, one of these days, when I'm not marathoning Star Trek, because I've been watching, like I said earlier in the stream, I've been watching a lot of, I think I said it earlier in the stream, I've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But in any event, that is going to do it for this week's two-man stream. And be sure to join us on next week, when we do the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie for Bottom of the Bin. And Kason, when I emailed you my video file copy of the extended cut, the work print cut, did that go through okay? Is it playable on your end?
I mean, it took up a bunch of fucking space, but yeah, it worked.
Okay, good.
I watched it and deleted it.
Okay.
But I think I still have the email, so.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll be covering Super Mario Brothers, the live action one, on Bottom of the Bin next week. I'll have to find some stuff to cover on my own solo reaction stream, whichever day that ends up. I end up doing that.
Sadly, you probably can't watch any Robot Chicken on the channel.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. But appreciate you guys for watching, and we will catch you all later.